Euphigenia Doubtfire, dear. I specialize in the education and entertainment of 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 entertainment.
Candy and the sun. Could you make me a woman?
Showtime.
I know you're used to Lucy, but I run
Daggers for you. Daggers for you.
I know you're used to Lucy, but I run. Go pump, pump, pump some neurons. I know you're used to Lucy. Dinner, dinner, dinner. Such a shun. It tastes good. Such a shun. I know you're used to Lucy, but I run.
Surprise. Hip hop, bebop. Dance till you drop. Hip hop, bebop. Doesn't mean that they don't love. Hip hop, bebop. Dance till you drop. Hip hop, bebop. Just a little bit of nicotine.
The some.
Just a little bit of nicotine.
Cream in your sugar now.
Little bit of nicotine doesn't mean that they don't love you.
Hold on. There we go. There we go. Now I can hear myself. Oh my goodness. So I turn off the ability for me to hear myself. I have this reverb that allows me to listen back when I stream. And you might think that's not necessary. Most people probably don't care to listen to themselves. Most people probably hate listening to themselves. Press 1 in the chat, by the way. Here's our engagement for today, chat. Press 1 if you actually hate listening to yourself while you talk. That is something I've had to force myself to get out of. And the reason why I've done that is because, 1, I wanted to get out of that habit. And 2, nobody can tell me I'm muted if I can hear myself. So I know you guys are lying when you say it, alright? Alright, you can't lie to me! I'm telling you right now, you can't lie to me. I hate my voice. I'm sorry to hear that. It's definitely a thing that you gotta get used to. So, but yeah. How is everybody's day doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing alright. I spent a couple hours editing today's video. By the way, if you haven't seen it yet, I finished the Curse Doc. You can read it and listen to my video, or you can just read it or just listen to the video. My personal opinion is, if you've never heard of it, you should definitely take a look at it. Because, I mean, like, here's what I'll say. I have been told, and the individual is encouraged not to say who they are, because I don't want them to get bullied, basically. But I have somebody that told me that in dev server, nobody's like talking about this anymore. Everybody's moved on. So, you know, obviously, you know, moving on is like an important thing. There's no need for me to like continue to talk about it. I wanted to make these videos. Honestly, I wanted these videos to be done last week. But then you know how life goes, working as long as you do. And so because of that, you know, I couldn't get this one done until like basically a week later. Basically exactly 1 week later. And I'm happy that it was 1 week later. But now it's out. It's good to go. And the only other thing that's going to happen is tomorrow I'm going to talk about my thoughts and opinions. And then I hope I don't ever have to talk about the drama again. I hope I've said this to quite a few parties on both ends. I just hope that nobody has to trade blows anymore. Like and subscribe. Wait, not here. Anyway, how are you doing, chat? I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I've been trying to fix my Discord server because it's not working correctly. You know, as is life. I don't understand technology as much as I think I do, but you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. If you haven't yet, by the way, I don't think the Discord server is in the description now. It is not. So here's what we're gonna do. Give me a moment. I am going to throw an invite link out for the for you, chat. If you haven't yet, you should join the Discord. And yeah, people want Dev to talk about other things. Well, he should talk about other things. That's the good thing. If Dev is like actually focused on other things, and here's the thing. I'm not like the biggest Dev fan. I don't think I ever will. But here is what I will say. If he actually gets down to business and talks about real important things, Not that this wasn't important, just it's not really important in his sphere. But when he actually gets down to it and talks about things that are important to him, I feel like he can produce some decent content. The dev server celebrated the fact that he didn't post 24 hours on Twitter. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I don't trust with important things. See, here's what you have to know, chat. He told me this, and it's up to you whether or not you want to believe him, but he told me that everybody misconstrues what he actually is. I don't want to get wrong what he told me, but he basically said that he doesn't really consider himself a centrist as much. Which is crazy. But, like, you know, I guess I'd believe it. But he's like, oh, people don't know what I really am. And it's like, well, you know, you probably should fix that. You know, so... there's things that Dev gets bizarrely stubborn on that he's flat out wrong about. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I would ask, by the way, that you guys aren't, like, outright rough. Alright? Like, I understand. You can dislike him. But, like, I would appreciate it if people are not mean. Because if you're mean, he's gonna get into my DMs and he's gonna be like, your chat was mean. And I'm like, I'm sorry. My mods tried my best. But no harassment, please. If you have legitimate issues when I talk about him, sure. But I really just don't. I can't deal with it. I remember when he said he was left of center, then he jumped in and declared himself a radical centrist, then it went all wrong. No, yeah, he should not have said that. I do believe him when he says that he's more left-leaning. Period. I feel like that's what he should correctly identify himself with. I think it would be a lot better for him if he just identified as pure left. Then, like, because here's the thing. It's like, I am less upset at people when they actually just, like, are honest. And if he would just identify himself honestly, I wouldn't care. So, yeah. Anyway, there is him crying. Well, okay, I wouldn't say he cried in my DMs. He was just like, your comments were brutal. And I was just like, I know, I'm sorry. I wouldn't call that crying. Like, and that's not like me trying to be mean either. It's just like an observation. He's pretty honest. He's anti-SJW but not on the right. I mean, I guess I could believe that too. I guess I could see both. I could see that. I mean, here's the thing. It's very hard to go SJW completely. So, you know. And I don't think that's him. Anyway, I don't want to spend the whole stream talking about a guy I really don't care about. But, like, basically, after tomorrow, I am not hoping and praying that DFD just stays off the internet if they are gone from the internet. DFD, if you hear this, I hope you stay off the internet because it's only going to get worse for you if you don't. From people that are rabid. And, Bull, if you were actually being sincere as you tried to communicate with me, just continue trying to be sincere and maybe more people will trust you. I understand that, like, your personality, I understand your personality as you explained it to me, and I get it, but just, like, be more sincere and all, you know, whatever. And Spooky, I hope that, I hope you stay away too, because if what I've heard about you is correct, I don't want to see you on the internet. First Descendant sounds more fun. I agree. Before we play First Descendant though, chat, there was a couple things I wanted to show that I saw today on Twitter. Because while I was editing, you know how things be. While you edit, you like to peruse sometimes and scurry about. I did mention Keffels. We're going to talk about Keffels very briefly. And I want to give like an update on Keffels just for you guys. If you don't know who Keffels is, we'll talk about them. But I feel like in the vein of showing off content, quality content, scurry indeed. Did you know that Zentreya got a new model? Zentreya got a new model. Or at the very least, like, you know, an updated model. And here, I want to, like, see what, like, the previous one looked like. Because I have a feeling the previous one wasn't that big. Give me a moment here. Yeah, the previous one was definitely not that big. Here, we're gonna open up the cybernetic one. Let me just open up the image here. Like, comparatively, oh my gosh. Ma'am, you're like, and wow. I have to say, she definitely wanted to go big. They're getting bigger, yes. Listen, here's what I'll say. Dragon hordes only get bigger as time goes on. Is that how boobs work? Yes. See, chat, there is a myth that if you drink more milk, your boobs get bigger. Obviously. How big are they compared to her old dragon model? Let me look. Let me look. Probably not as big. I'm just gonna say that right now. Yeah, they're definitely not as big. I don't know. This is Nanolys's art. Definitely bigger. Definitely bigger. Definitely bigger. Nanolys is kind of, besides with their spout with Kevin, I think that Nanolys does great art. Maybe one day I will ask them for some art. I won't ask them for a model, mind you, because while having a model from a bigger creator is cool, I personally believe that Ari, the artist who draws all of a good majority of my art for me, is like the artist. Like Ari, I want to carve a name for. I want people to actually look at Ari and say, I need his art. I want his art. Which is why I'm going to continue using him for the model and for art in the future. Like, when it comes to a 3D model, it's kind of hard to ask him to do. But we will ask him to do the 2D stuff. And then we'll ask people to make as close to Ari's model as possible. When that happens. Looks like an FF14 OC. It's possible. To be real, with all the hormones and milk, I would be surprised if there was a little truth to it. I mean, I heard that's a joke, but like, it might be true. Model is excellent. Thank you. I appreciate it. I cannot wait for the Clussy outfit redesign. You guys, I'm so excited. Honestly, there's really isn't much that's going to change from it. The biggest change for the Clussy model is just a new outfit. The coat will still be a major part of it. Because, like, I don't think YouTube or Twitch will be happy if I don't have the coat. And then the mask will be part of it as well. More goobers. Raz Grizz, thank you for the membership. I'll go ahead and add you to it. Really quickly, chat. That number there, yes, it is 3,000 memberships. Once I hit that, I will go full time. If you are considering it, memberships cost as low as $1. And yeah, if you just go for $1, you'll get access to a good chunk of stuff. I hunger for the new reference. Well, the new reference isn't out yet. Ari is working on a lot of other projects right now, which is fair. But I told him he has till the end of the year, basically. So he's not in any rush for it. The code is awesome. No, the code is like literally the best part. I mean, obviously everybody likes the chest as well, and the hair is kind of cool. But like, if I take off the coat, which is a toggle, I asked for that to be a toggle just because. If I take off the coat, like, half of my personality is just missing, and it isn't the same. Like, yeah, you get to see the arms now. Some people like that, but like, it feels like I'm naked. I feel so naked without it on. So I need it on in order for it to fit. Milk. So just saying, it is a major part of my identity. So it stays. Half the personality is gone, but the personality left. I want to pop your jacket like bubble wrap. Well, I mean, they are just jiggly like bubble wrap, but they are like, they're like little gel pods, I guess. Big coat fan. The coat is literally my favorite part. Okay. There was like one or two other things I wanted to talk about before we move on to First Descendant. I saw this coming across my across the timeline, and it's not something I'm very surprised about, but it still is bothering to me. As with all of this BS, the NFL is going to use facial recognition software to identify everybody that walks into their stadiums. I feel like they're going to discontinue that really quickly when it starts racially profiling people. Because chat, I'm not like trying to be rude when I say this, but facial recognition software is very racially motivated, and whenever they try and do it is not bad, or not bad. It's not good whenever they do it. Without the coat, the boob size looks out of place in the model. It all ties together. I agree. Like, you know, you just take it off. It's just like, whoa. It reminds me of like wine moms that wear like those shirts like this, basically, and then it's just like, it's awkward because they're just like spilling out there. And they're gonna spill out with the classy model, don't get me wrong, but the jacket's gonna help out. But anyway, seeing that NFL is gonna roll out facial recognition for all of their stuff is not surprising, but still sad. And maybe they'll get rid of it when some of their people complain about racial profiling. Excuse me. Taylor Swift, I think, uses facial recognition at her concerts. Well, chat, here's the thing. These people can do those things, but the moment we stop engaging with them is the moment they'll stop doing that kind of shit. So, I think enough people have the message now that they just need to disengage, that they just will. They just will. So I personally think that that's just what's going to happen. It's not intentional racial. Mix of sample bias and wider faces are easier to see in identifying in moderate lighting. This is very true. Very, very true. The issues that facial recognition software has always had is that it has like when the police have used it, they've always removed it because it's always people have always said that it has done racial profiling, which is not true. The facial recognition software is just good at finding the people that have committed crimes. I mean, if there's an issue with that, then maybe that we need to have a different discussion. Not saying that it's racist to have it, but asking ourselves why we have these issues in the first place. You know, if you go to the root cause of crime, then maybe you won't have these issues anymore. But people don't want to go to the root cause of crime. They just want to complain about, you know, shit. People just want to complain, and, you know, I'm just the one yelling in the wind because of all that stuff, you know. One solution is having two cameras, one higher exposure, one for darker skin, and one with lower. Yeah, but that's too much money. Listen, do you know how expensive it is for cameras and shit like that? I used to work security when I monitored in cameras and stuff. I remember when I got to a site and my captain because the site I worked at, we had it was like a traditional police force, but our captain was like it was like, Occo, you gotta be very careful with these cameras. These are hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I was like, the camera feed looks like a piece of shit. And he's like, yeah, but they're still not cheap. So, oh, Occo Noids helps me get past Pyro. Oh, good, then you can help me. Awesome, I'm excited. Hey, you want to pull other people in to help out with that? That'll be awesome. Require Big Brother to give up power. I think that Big Brother doesn't have unlimited money. I don't know. I'm too optimistic. I know. I'm too optimistic about a lot of shit. But here's the thing. Here's what you have to remember, chat. I would rather be an optimistic individual. I'd rather be a positive Polly than a negative Nancy. Because when you're a negative Nancy, you're way more depressed. And when you are a positive Polly, you typically tend to celebrate the things that are little victories even better. And all of the things that suck, you're just like, oh, you know what? I believe it'll get better. And it doesn't hurt that much. And then when you need to deal with the difficulties of life, you typically are a lot happier, in my opinion. I'd rather be right. Okay, listen. I understand that you would rather be right. I would rather be right too. But sometimes you just gotta, like, eat your pride on that one. But anyway, last thing I want to talk about. Then we'll get into First Descendant. Then we can talk about stuff in First Descendant. But Kristen Ark made this tweet here. I don't know very much about Kristen Ark. I know that he's like a locale reporter. He's done videos on Keffels, decent videos, I'll say. And he tweeted this, saying that Keffels is now done. And Keffels is basically like saying that she's leaving the internet again. Like, here's the thing, chat. Do you know how many times Keffels has left the internet? It's like 2 or 3 times that she's left the internet, okay? 2 or 3 times. So, I will not believe that this individual will leave the internet until they are just gone. It's not just like they said they're leaving. No, until their accounts are deleted complete. Like, if Keffels deletes their Twitter account, I'll believe that they're gone. I don't believe that they are going to delete their Twitter account. Here's what I expect them to do. They're just going to keep it private. They're going to keep the account there. They're still going to spy on people that they don't like. And it's just going to sit there. But their account's not going to go away. All right? If it does, I will eat my words, but I don't believe it. So, also, I don't know why they did an everyone and a here. Everyone encompasses everything. As far as I know, at least. Screw you, Dad. Runs to the bedroom to play Switch. Yes, that's pretty much it. The Discord is not going to be closed, but I locked my account and won't be streaming from this point onward. I want to prioritize my own happiness. See, again, they're not saying that they're going to close their Twitter account. If you actually wanted to leave the internet, close Twitter. Like, literally, the biggest problem in Keffels' life is that they keep Twitter open. Thank you for everything from the bottom of my heart. We've helped so many people. I don't know how many people you've actually helped. You've hurt more people, in my opinion, than you've helped. Especially in the trans community. All I ask is that once I'm gone, you do the same for others. And their tweets say, it's been a good run. I laughed and cried with you all. We've raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for charity. Some of them scam charities, in my opinion. Thank you all for the memories and giving me a platform to help others. It's time for me to move on with my life until we meet again. Live streaming destroyed my mental health, you think? I live with PTSD from it. Constantly afraid of swatting attempts, constant panic attacks, and dealing with people, even in the leftist spaces like Xander All, who fantasized about violently being... I'm not finishing that. I can't do this anymore. I have friends, loved ones, a social life, and I'm thriving in my life offline. Don't feel bad for me. I don't feel bad for you. Leaving everything behind was a really difficult decision, but once I'm I'm ultimately made because I love myself and experience a life worth living. Oops. I want to say about leaving the internet, I mean retiring as a streamer. See, they're not leaving the internet. Alright? They're not leaving the internet. They are just not streaming anymore. Again, that's the thing that bothers me is this person can't get enough of Twitter. They're still gonna be here. They're not actually going to they're not gonna be deuces and gone. Xander Hall is a schizo man, maybe, that can literally do nothing, can't do anything on his own. Yeah, so the only thing I know about Xander Hall is when Flamenco, like, had a spurg out about him. See, like, and I know that it was probably warranted that Flamenco say what he said, like, Actually, I don't think it's warranted at all to write a letter and send it to somebody's house. That was pretty dumb. And Flamenco says he admits that. Hopefully he never does that again. But Flamenco's been pretty tame, so Flamingo wins. I hope Flamenco stays tame. That's what I'm saying. Because, like, here's the thing. Flamenco can actually do a good argument when he's not, like, actually, like, hammering home on something that he doesn't need to hammer home on. Like, he did do decent coverage in the VTuber sphere. Like, he got decently good growth from that. But then he pissed it all away by, like, going crazy. And, you know, what did Flam do? Now, Flam's not done anything. I'm just talking about how, we were talking about Xanderhall for a moment. But no, Flamenco, the greatest crime well, I wouldn't even say that, because, like, here's the thing. Flamenco was technically right. Well, not even technically. Flamenco was right about Keffals the entire time. And the thing that gets me about the commentary sphere is the commentary sphere was very slow to disavow Keffals, because, in my personal opinion, I don't believe this is actually, like, universally believed, but in my personal opinion, Flamenco was standing alone on things like Keffals because people didn't want to get in trouble, because Keffals was a big person, and if you stood against Keffals, you were basically, like, sacrificing yourself. So, Keffals was the only one, or not Keffals, Flamenco was the only one to call him out. I will admit, a little spurgy about how they did it, but, Flamenco was right, alright? Flamenco W, commentary community L, because, like, they just... I mean, I'm glad that they're hopping on the train, but man, it was just crazy to see the sweeping. But anyway, I don't know. Keffals is just like one of those individuals where it's just like, you're so boring. Your only relevancy comes from you creating problems on the internet. And I hope you stay gone. I hope you stay gone. And so yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Ooh, July 31st update. Hey, they have new cosmetics, new Luna, new boss. Sweet. New weapons. Alright, let's get started. Stay gone, stop selling bathtub hormones. I agree. And I have 4 primes, much better than 0 when I started. Congrats. Local cow. I think you mean lol cow, but yes. Alright, who wants to join me for Pyro? I need to, like, do some stuff for that. I really want to play Valby, but I don't feel like that's gonna happen. Time for culture gaming. I agree! Chat, like, unironically, chat, First Descendant is actually, like, winning super hard right now. Like, out of all of the other games, it is a, like, top seller on Steam. And you can have some criticisms for this game, and I do agree that there are some things to criticize. I still agree with Siege when he called it basically, like, when some of the cosmetics were basically Fortnite. But, like, this game slaps. This game slaps a lot. I got past him, so I'm a level. Alright. Sounds good. While you're doing that, I'm going to level Valby. Ooh, they changed that. That's nice. And they added the Gluttony boss. But right now we're stuck on Pyromaniac. Apparently the Swamp Walker's not hard at all. And then Hanged Man is, like, legitimately difficult. Might start playing, need something to replace Destiny. Yes, this will replace Destiny. 69 on YouTube, nice. Nice, indeed. I need a sound chat. You know what I have noticed I don't have? I need a soundboard, because I see a lot of creators that use a soundboard, and I need to start using a soundboard. In my personal opinion, I need a soundboard. So that's something that we might do. Discord? No, not a Discord soundboard. But, like a soundboard for stream. Where are we at? So, let me look at the shop here. I wanted to look at the new stuff. Probably not gonna buy any of them. Also, new Descendant! Luna! How much does that cost just to buy the new Descendant? Like, basically $50. Jeez, they're way more expensive than Warframe. Holy cow. Well, that's just the normal Descendant bundle. How much does it cost just for the Descendant? It's 900. So this is the Octavia of the game, chat. Like legal mindset? I'm done with my dungeon. I can help you with Pyro. Awesome! Excuse me. I need to change Descendants. As much as I don't like being big man Ajax, I gotta be Ajax. Use voice mod, not sure if there were better options, but it works as a soundboard. I mean, I could use that, but like, I don't really like voice, or which one was that? Yeah, voice mod. I don't really like voice mod that much. Now, the only reason why I don't like it is I have used a lot of different things for... Oh man, they really want me to be on hard difficulty now. That's crazy. Big boy with big DACA? Yes. Yes. Voice mod works fine. You'll have shitty mics. No, so the issue with voice mod is if you are using more than one thing, because voice mod uses your CPU along with your computer. So if you're running multiple different things that require your CPU, you will 110% suffer. So just saying, it can work when it's by itself. Alright, who would like to join me? If you would like to join me, go ahead and give me your username. We'll go ahead and add you up. I've already seen this. What do you mean, game? I refrigerator PC and I just got upgrades. Great. She's a Descendant made for autistic motherfuckers. Oh, really? So I would like her is what you're saying? My RAM is pretty mid, but I haven't had problems. That's just me. Fair enough. Thank you, Noid. Here. I need to alt-tab. There, you have been friend requested. I'm currently downloading, so I've got a hot minute before I would even be useful. Well, if you haven't gone to the boss we're doing, you wouldn't be able to do it, unfortunately. By the way, chat, I noticed that this thing here, this mod, costs less as you level it up, so that might be worth doing eventually. Let's see. That might be worth getting rid of. What the hell was that? I think I definitely want to get the heat antibody. That will help out a lot, so we're going to be leveling up. Be careful leveling, those maxing takes 5 million gold. Yes, I know. I know, it's not cheap at all. But the big problem ends up being the Kuiper shards. Although this will help out a lot with fire resistance, which is what you need for this boss. Shaxx helmet, yes. Yes. Let's see. I'll add both of you to the party. Bundles like 24, not 50. Okay, let me look. Maybe I'm wrong. Bundle is 1650. And, no, you're right. You're right. Closer to 30 probably, but still. It's not bad. So the question is what weapons to take right now. Is there anything I have that's good? That's like water. I guess there's chill. Would chill be good against this? Resistance has a threshold stat and it's not recommended to focus on that, but instead HP. Is that so? The game told me that like resistance is like the biggest thing in this game, so maybe I'm wrong. I'm just going off of the game. Also, Zeta Druid, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Said before, I'm not terribly excited about upcoming game releases, but the latest Dynasty Warriors, I can't lie, looks interesting. The normal bosses don't do a ton of elemental damage. If that's the case, then we'll just get rid of that then. I don't know. I've been told that like HP is like the biggest thing here. So maybe we just go heavy into HP. Do we have... Yeah, we already have increased HP. Well, we don't need that, so we can get rid of that. That'll free up a lot of room. HP defense resist. I'm gonna guess that it has some sort of soft cap after you have some diminishing returns. Possibly. Possibly. Let's see. I have to imagine the cap resistance and defense sometimes having more HP outweighs armor. Yes, I agree. Tapeworm, thank you for the sub. Welcome to welcome to the Goobers squad. Excuse me, my brain just like died there for a moment. I appreciate that. Let's see. I'll be honest with you. Getting rid of all of that means I have a lot more options here. Excuse me. Zack me, man. Let's see. This boosts defense and then gets rid of shield. So maybe having that on is more helpful. YouTube didn't want my money, so I'm subbing here. That's totally okay. Totally okay. So England is on fire, most proverbially. Really? Can we put this on too? No. I didn't think so. I really don't have a lot of other stuff that's like HP boosting. There's HP healing, but... A guy breaks down the math of this game for players and has been rising fast. I'm proud of him. That's cool. Maybe I should take a look at what he says. I don't know. Should I be using a different one of these too? Because like I feel like this one is fine. You got nothing else? Fire resistance will not hurt. Fair enough. I mean, there is also skill modifier. Again, an increased shield probably won't do much of anything, so... We'll just put that on. Was there anything else that I want to put on? Incoming damage modifier. You know what? That might help as well. Massive riots in England? Oh, man. I'm not surprised. Now I get to do this? Yes, you can. Get head pads? Thank you. Gakata. How has this game been? From what I'm seeing, these buff loadouts seem like Warframe style. Yes! It is very Warframe-esque style. Sorry, I'm going to move the mic a little bit. Because I don't feel like I'm close enough to it. And besides just like pulling the mic onto my lap, which I'm not going to do, it's kind of just there. Oops. Shoot, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Alright. Still missing Clem here. Clem, I need you. Re-invite you. The Trial series are the best JRPGs I've ever played. That sounds cool. Thank you, Clem. My phone says I missed an alarm. I don't believe I did. Thank you, though. Okay. So. We will be with 3 people. Well, I assume get a 4th. So let's do this and hope for the best. So he's very weak to ice, which I guess is the water type. And then it tells you the attribute resistance. So we're almost there with the attribute resistance. Aztec world building. This is better with keyboard or controller. I'm gonna assume it'll probably be good with keyboard more. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, chat, what's going on in your life? Is there anything interesting that you want me to talk about? Like, there's name something that you want my opinion on. We can talk about it. Very willing to. And I've already talked about Bungie falling apart. Like, the whole Bungie thing is just, like, really sad and unfortunate. When do I think Lotus Eaters will release? I think it's releasing in, like, a month or 2, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Like, they said, like, oh, this is releasing, like, in a month. So, I wouldn't be surprised if it's some point in August. Oh, we can get on that. Goblin Girl versus Kobold? Oh, there's no question. Goblin Girls are better. Sorry, but they just are. Yeah, I don't know who's got the good weapon in here. I'm going to suggest it's probably Nord, but we're doing we're doing a way better than last time. That boss looks dope. Yeah, so, like, I'm gonna say, some of the bosses in this game are a little generic, but this guy is pretty good. Alright, where's this guy? Maybe Sevagoth Prime is releasing at the same time as Lotus Eaters? It probably is. Not sure. And now he's immune. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's no good. Oh gosh, that's no good. Maybe Sevagoth... Oh, I read that. Favorite cheese? It's an easy one. That's Havarti. Whoa, sir. I don't appreciate these attacks, sir. This is very homophobic of you. Oh gosh, there's some HP around here somewhere. Maybe I already picked it up. I don't know. His shield is gone, by the way. Which means... floor is actually lava. Yes, indeed. Favorite Gentai? Are you talking about hentai? Did that don't tell me that actually stunned him. Best hentai dojin. Oh, that's a hard one. Ah, that's a hard one, man. I would have to think about that, because, like, here's the thing, I don't read dojins very often. And maybe that's obvious, but I just don't. Fuck, I still don't have ammo on that. That's really frustrating. Now I probably do. It's gonna be nice to finally get past this boss, by the way. I've been stuck on him for a little while. I read a doujin by accident because I thought it was an interesting one-off short manga. Oh. Oh no. Oh dear. Please don't tell me you did that when you were younger. By the way, I'm not... by the way, you can suggest In the Discord, I guess. Dojins, you want me to read? You want me to? There is like this thing where I'm trying to think of ways where I could do silly stuff like that with you guys. And ooh, sir, that's not very nice of you. I do think that like without showing it on screen, I could still react to it, and you guys, if you read along with me, you would know what we're going through. This is back in high school. I mean, obviously it sucks that you're exposed to hentai in high school, you know? Because nobody wants to be exposed. Nobody really should get exposed to that in high school. But thank God you weren't like young. I mean, you were, but you weren't like 10, is what I'm trying to say. I just think I think unfortunately high school is pretty fucked up these days. Like a watch along, kind of. Like it's not gonna be on screen, but I'm gonna tell you guys where to open it, and then you'll just open it, and I'll tell you where I'm reading. And he's down, bitch. Restart request. What? Which one is this? That's the Valby stuff. Why not? I already have Valby, but it'd be funny if I got another one. Noid would like passionate again. Oh, to run the boss passionate? Oh, my inventory's full. That's why I'm not getting shit. There we go. Gooner Book Club, sure. Any tips on farming for Descendant parts? I want more TYSB, Bunny Freya. I want more TYSB. Thank you. What does TYSB mean? Do I think this will come to console? Probably. Wait. Clem, what do you mean? Noid would like it passionate again. Are you saying you want to do Pyromaniac again? I'm confused. Does this game have a drop recovery system like D2 Postmaster? Yes, they do. They do. Excuse me. Here, it's over here. Right here. So you got the mailbox, and then you got the lost and found here. So that's cool. Hi, I'm here again. Hello, hi, I'm here again. My name is Mom. Forgive your son, Mom. The only interesting thing they know is hentai. And the first Descendant tab on Discord asked him if he wanted Sloppy or Passionate. Oh. Sloppy or Passionate what? Occo, what's your predictions for Sight 09's moveset? I don't know, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I guess I'd have to bring up a picture of him. Like, let me get a picture. Oh, that's a horrible picture. There we go. Here. That's Site 09. That's pretty cool. I don't know. He looks like very militaristic. He's supposed to be a sniper. If I'm gonna be honest, maybe his exalted weapon is a sniper. That'd be cool. Mom, I found out you have a character AI chatbot with 11 chats. Wait, really? Okay, I actually kind of want to see this. What website is that on? What website is that on? I kind of want to see this. Send it to... just tell me the name of the website, and so I can find it. Character AI. Okay. Oh my gosh. There is. There's I better sign into my Occo account, because otherwise it'll show my private account. Hold on. Hold on. It has voice too? What? You're kidding me. Who's this blue assassin guy that's made it? Oh, they're one of my chatters. I know who they are. Let me make sure that I'm not showing any private info here. Chat, this is... Chat, I'm not so big that you have to use a chat bot. I'm kind of curious. Like, Oh, that's just the random name that it came up for me when I signed up. I am a VTuber stream. I stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Well, that last part's not true anymore. I don't stream on TikTok anymore. I'm getting replaced? No, I doubt it. Let's see if it knows Occo's actual age. I'm 32. I've been streaming since 2020. Wrong. That is wrong! No! This thing is so wrong. This thing is not me! MILF age? Maybe. This thing is nowhere close to me. Fail. AI ship. I'm assuming that whoever made it didn't know what the actual birthday was. Let's see. Let's see what she says. Occo's definitely a mom with that age. I know, right? I like video games and art. That's true. I like to cook. Okay. I've been married for 10 years and I have a daughter. She's 3, so I'm a bit of a boy mom. Wow. Okay. I started streaming in 2021 on Twitch, and I've recently started streaming on YouTube and TikTok. I play scary games and games like Stardew Valley. I like to draw as well. I like to stream every day, but sometimes I need a day to take care of my family. This thing is so inaccurate. I haven't played Stardew Valley in years. I mean, I know it's probably that whoever made this probably tried to make some lore, but it's all wrong. Chat, what questions should I ask it? Give me some questions here. I need to know. Wait, my favorite game series is Harvest Moon? I've never played Harvest Moon! What? What? What's that? Oh, that's a good one. I want to see how big it is. That's also wrong. I would gladly share it. What? Who the fuck Hippie Chunky. I gotta look this up now. I can't get this. This must be a fake person. Hippie Chunky is conking us. Skinwalker. It does say down here that everything the character says is made up. I would have assumed it would have had some sort of, you know, actual basis for studying, but I guess not. I don't know, chat, what other questions should I ask it? I didn't know you lived such a fulfilling life. I didn't either. I want to know where my husband is. Where's my child? I feel so lonely without her. Oh gosh, her name is Lilith. No! No! You... No, you can't name her Lilith. That is so funny. Here's the thing, chat. Lilith is like a very common trans name, and because people think I'm trans, that's just like so funny. Would you passionately make out with a stranger for $100? Not without making sure they didn't have STDs on them. And it depends. It depends. If it was a woman, obviously. If it was a man, it really depends. I might ask for more than $100 if it was a man. But again, you gotta prove that you're clean first. Your daughter's gonna grow up as a hoe? I wanna know what this Lilith girl looks like now. Plot twist, your daughter's Lily Orchard? Now that is a travesty. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. What do you call it? Oh, it's a good one. I'm sorry, Chad. This is a funny, like, tangent. My subs to Twitch are the Cult of Mama, and on YouTube they are the Cult of Chaos. And my TikTok friends are Hellspawn. What the hell? This thing is so bad. It's just so bad. Taco Kami, thank you for becoming an elite goober. Here, I'll add you to the list. Oh my gosh, this thing is absolutely amazing. You know, I kind of want to improve it. Just because it's bad. Cult of the Gooners. What is this underworld theme now? Oh, we're listening to lo-fi fantasy music because it's great. Taco Kami, is that someone impersonating me? Do you like drama? Oh my gosh, yep, it's totally not me. Totally not me. No, it says I enjoy juicy drama from time to time, like hearing about celebrity gossip. I fucking hate celebrity gossip, man. I try to keep drama out of my own stream because I'm a big fan of positivity and fun. This thing is not me. Alright, not me. I'm sorry. That's just, like, I was willing to... Maybe I was like willing to pass up on a couple things. This thing is not me. Wow. Why does Lumi have to stream the same time you stream? Oh, is she streaming right now? What is she doing right now? What is she doing right now? Asking about clowns? Oh, she's playing Yakuza with her hubby. Chat, here's the best part. You can open up 2 streams at once if you're on computer. So you can open up her and me at the same time, and you can have conversations with both of us. Sounds like the cucked AI programming at work. It does. Ask it about clowns. Okay. Do you like clowns? And then we're gonna move on because like this was a funny detour, but I want to get back to First Descendant. Clowns are fun. I enjoy creepy clowns and silly clowns. Okay, maybe it is me. I don't know. This is weird. I'm gonna. I know the guy who made it. He came into my chat quite a few times. But I'm gonna have to ask him to edit this because it's not accurate. Wait, what voice does it have? Has voices attached to it. What the hell? Look at these voices. Ignacio, Zoe, Taz, and Alex. Okay, none of these are mine. Will ever get close to my voice. That's really funny, though. Okay, all right, we're done playing around with this thing here. It's really funny, though. Really funny, though. Bad AI chatbot, in my opinion, though. She doesn't even have the right birthday. They're compelled to spot positivity all the time. I know, that's also what makes it bad. That is also what makes it bad. Alright, funny little detour chat. I thought it was funny. Let's talk to Alpha again. AI Occo and Mizu sings Who's in Paris. Oh, that was so funny. I can't believe that exists. When they're about Lord's takeover, there would be some clown abomination. There's supposed to be Occo. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. The intro for this game goes pretty hard. I agree, it does. Alpha is a Sigma on skill. Oh gosh. I love how he's giving us a speech right now. Like the last world that we went through, we were supposed to use the Iron Heart to destroy the other, destroy the Corel guy. And now it's just like, if we use the Iron Heart, we will destroy the world. So now our goal is to destroy the Iron Heart. Which, you know, that's pretty funny. Thanos story. Now we have to go talk to the guide. Why do I sound robotic? Because I am, because I'm using a voice changer. That's why. We're close on achieving our okay, this story is moving like way too fast in my personal opinion. Holy cow. Oh, now we haven't even moved it. What the hell? She's not robotic, she's underwater? Yes. Okay, so they're saying that we need to like use a lot of power to detach it. Why are they adding all of these random elements here? Go back to saying it's a voice translator? I mean, I could say that. I would be mean, be so mean right now? Okay, be mean. Be mean as much as you want. As long as it's not towards other people in chat. Oh. You don't really need to say that. Did I beat Pyro? Yes, we beat Pyro. My goodness, attractive females, so they do exist in video games? I know, right? Isn't that crazy? It took the Koreans to make a sexy lady. Isn't that crazy, chat? Excuse me. I accept our Korean overlords. The Koreans kept winning. Them and the Japanese. The Japanese are fighting right now in their home country against basically woke ideology. I read up on this game's lore. Yeah, it's effed up. Effed up as in it doesn't read well, or just effed up because it's... How is it effed up? And now we're in the new area. This area is actually tiny. Wow. Alright. Definitely not what I expected, but you know. Okay, we did get some new stuff here. What we got? Hand cannons. Because I'll be honest with you, I need to replace one of these two. And I'm leaning more towards the machine gun here. Yeah. Let's level up Eternal Willpower. Chat and Occo Smasher pass the guide. Wait, what are you asking for? Oh, are you asking to smash or pass the woman we were talking? Obviously smash. I mean, she's no Lotus, but she's pretty hot. What's up? Nothing much. I have to counter Stellar Blade has better booty than Warframe. Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know, chat. Do you agree or disagree? That's a hard one. I haven't played Stellar Blade yet because it's not on PC. I don't know. Have you seen Varuna? Yes, I have seen Varuna. I have all of the Warframes in the game. So yes, I have. I haven't seen Burger. What's that? My goodness, I feel like we're in the sterile land again.
여기는 제이버 수신 양호. 상황이 급박하니 인사는 생략해도 괜찮겠지?
Talking to the guy saying Celebrate was better, Varuna has as a hard counter. I see.
하기오스 태초의 손은 이미 오래전에 출입 장치가 파괴돼서 우리도 벌거스도.
VS is a warlord, Ajax decades old from the void. Lepik lost an arm due to his cousin Enzo's inability to deliver supplies. Glee and her daughter were allegedly raped and used for experiment. Whoa!
난 이 모든 상황이 아몬에 대한 첩보와 관련이 있다고 생각해. 여기 그 첩보 내용이야. 여기는 제22 정찰부대.
Once it comes to PC, you'll agree with me? Alright, sounds good.
감시 터렛에서 고위급 벌거스 아몬의 이동 정화 포착. 극심한 방해 전파로 데이터 원격 입수 실패. 감시 터렛을 회수하여 데이터 확인 필요.
And I go, have a nice day stream, enjoy your day. Alright, you have a good one.
부대원들이 뿔뿔이 흩어졌다. 지원이 필요하다. 이 통신은 몇 시간 전에 사령부로 도착했지. 그리고 전달되고 얼마 후 하기오스에서 빛기둥이 나타나고 카렐의 함대가 움직이기 시작했어. 정황상 아몬이 오염지대 방면에서 무언가를 찾아냈고 그것을 지역에 진입할 수 있었을 거야.
Eating. The lore for this game is nuts. A little bit. A little bit. I do think there is a decent story here, but they don't really know pacing that well.
다른 계승자들은 철의 심장 분리 임무로 돌아가는 게 어때?
아니에요, 제이버. 모두 함께 가도록 하죠.
The enemies here use electric attacks. Alright, thank you, game.
당신은 당신의 능력에 집중할 수 있을 거예요. 일단 주변을 정찰해보는 게 좋겠어요. 아몬의 행적을 찾으려면 정찰 부대의 도움이 필요해요.
갑자기 협동 임무라니. 뭐 블레어나 루나 같이 시끄러운 사람들만 아니면 괜찮겠지.
Jabber used to be bedridden and connected to a life monitor and basically made a connection with it due to his arcade awakening. Celebrate was on Steam, I'd get it. No, dude, I'd already own it. What do you mean? I would already have it. Let's see. Defense, HP, defense, max shield. I will be honest with you, we probably want to get rid of defense if we can find something better. Right now we can just boost defense a lot. Mods are gonna make Stellar Blade an even bigger fashion show than it already is. I agree. I really don't want Max Shield, but that's really all we got right now here, so we'll just equip that. Excuse me. Oh, these two are both playing Valby. Oh, I'm using 2 hand cannons. That's funny. Go all health. Shields does nothing in early gameplay. Oh, I know. I know. It's defense, but I know. Where are we going?
난 더릿을 운영해 주변을 살필 테니 호위는 맡기겠어.
Is this what we're supposed to be doing? I don't think so, but... I think it's more so give it some updates to rework the pacing like Warframe. It used to be crazy pace. Yes. Like, I'm not gonna be upset with this game if the pacing is bad day one, because I don't think that they've ever had a game like this. Where are we going? Like, it's not telling me where to go, roughly. Hutch the Wolf, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Game, tell me where to go, please. Right here? How does gunplay feel? I mean, gunplay's fine. Gunplay's just fine. I think it's good. Oh, that's where we're going. Okay. Excuse me. It sounds pretty clean, pretty good. Most of the birthday suit variety would known with Nexus mods. We'll see. Nexus mods has been pretty dumb lately. I don't expect a whole lot from them. But you know, we could be surprised. You know. I don't know, what do you think, chat? Oh. Where did the Nord guy go? Alright, the stupid crap Nexus has been doing? Yeah, Nexus sucks. I'm now infertile from eating McDonald's. I'm sorry. After this, I need to change weapons. So that I'm not carrying 2 frickin' hand cannons. It's a bit of pain. Yeah, Nexus is just kind of... It kind of sucks when the thing that's, like, supposed to be for everybody, the modding, ends up getting taken over by people that just want a moral fiend. And then they're just not... They're not cool. My internet went out? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Let me know when you're back in and I'll re-invite you. can't do this. There we go. Eugen's mom signed him up to be a combat medic. Oh, for the game. I see what you're saying. I see.
탐지 드론이 분석할 뭔가를
Thank you for the head
찾는 거야.
pat.
위치를 고수하고 드론을 지켜.
More head pads? Yes. I need to fix the head pad thing. I'm really upset that it's broken still. Like, I've tried and it just didn't not fix. So I have a feeling I'm doing something supremely wrong. Chill remix of Zelda? Yes, it is. It is. I'd say there might be a good demand for a mod platform that prioritizes neutrality / not being moral fiends, but the ink companies, the tech that advertise themselves, end up being grifters. Yes.
걱정할 수 있을 거야.
Yes. Yes, I agree. That's the problem. Is that they commonly moral fiend all the time, and nobody likes it when they do that. Nobody likes it at all. Let's do that one for now. The only one with a fine childhood is Esimo, Blair, Eugen, and Valby, despite being trapped in a suit because her body is just water. I wouldn't say that that's like a good childhood then. I would say that that's probably the least traumatizing. You know, that's just me.
이 빌어먹은 통신망이. 여기는 제커리. 지금 위치를 전송하겠다. 포위망을 뚫고 이쪽으로 합류해 줄 수 있는지 확인 바란다. 좌표를 확인했다.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say that I could get a voice call so Mizu could talk to me, but I think Mizu's playing Pirates tonight with friends. I should still get in call anyway. Valby ain't depressed. I mean, if she's not depressed, that's a good thing.
여기는 제이버. 제22 정찰부대에 알린다. 주변을
Ooh, a new mod.
이상.
Maybe not question, but despite what you said about Arch, would you consider going on Archcast with Lumi? If he wants me. If he wants me, sure. I mean, like, I would assume that he would have to have a good reason for it. But, like, I told Lumi that, like, I don't really mind him coming on the show. I mean, like, I'm not gonna speculate about, like, his situation and things. But, like, I have been told that the show is perfectly fine when it's just Lumi and him and either a guest. But when Deb's not there, I've been told that people love the shows way more. So, I'll go on. Deb can't be there, though. Because I will maintain that Arch is kind of funny. I will maintain that, like, Arch isn't a bad guy. I've never thought he was. I may have gotten my knickers in a twist when it comes to perhaps his thought process. And so Lumi and Dev works well? Do you mean Lumi and Arch? I'm a little confused here, Oni. Lumi kind of reminds me of Curse, that she'll bring all the cursed female information. Yeah, that's the thing, and that's the thing that's like... Lumi and Curse would get along so well if they talked. That's the thing that just kind of sucks.
길을 막는 놈들이 있다. 뚫어야 지나갈 수 있겠어.
Bitwarden, no, you may not restart right now. Screw off. No, but like... If he asked, I would not say no. I would just need to like get a Saturday off in order to do it. Because, technically, my work can ask me to come in on Sundays, and I can't say no. So, if it was one of those things where they asked me, I'd be like, okay, I'll tell my boss that I can't come in this Saturday because I have an important thing I have to do. But... No, the invitation is open for stuff like that. Like, I even mentioned this to him. I was like, you know, what you do in fighting the culture and talking about the culture is a good thing. So... I like the show more when Dev isn't there. That's what literally everybody that's come into my chat has told me. Is that when he's not there, that's what they've told me. Like, I'm not gonna like tell people how to run their shit. That's just what I've observed. Oh, that's bullshit. People hate Arch because he's edgy, openly right-wing, and used to have a bad habit of mixing his headcanon in his lore videos without specifying. Okay, so he's mildly autistic. That's fine with me. I see no issue here. He also has a beard, which means he's evil. Oh, okay. Does that mean that my dad is evil? Because my dad has a pretty cool beard. Oh, are you kidding me? Star Trek rules? Sorry? No, that's not how this works. Because these edgy people call him a N-word, it doesn't help. Arch will play into that to spite people. I mean, like, sometimes I kind of get it. Like, when you've been told you're a bad guy so long, some people will just play into it. I don't necessarily think that's right. But, like, I don't necessarily blame him for that. Beards used to be cool. No, I've told him, like, myself, that I've seen his show. Really only the ones that Lumi's been on. Because I can't stand Dev again. And I think that his show will be improved if he just keeps it with Lumi and whatever guests they bring on. Again, that's not my, like, whole, that's not my thing to say. It's just my personal opinion. It's like PewDiePie meme where he dressed up to spite some journos. He definitely did, yeah. He definitely did.
덕분에 살았습니다. 저는 제22 정찰부대 소속 제컬입니다. 아니 그보다 대체 무슨 사달이 벌어지고 있는 겁니까? 며칠 전부터 아무런 통신도 안 되고 지원도 없고.
Arch isn't a monarchist, so that's not not that right wing, at least as far as I know. I think it's very simple with him. As with a lot of people. A lot of people are really just, you let me do my thing, I'll do my thing. And I definitely think that's, like, the same with Arch. where that's just what he wants to do. And then because people are crazy and stupid, you know, he's kind of pushed back on that. So, again, I don't mind that that's the case. I think that if it works for him, great. I will say that, like, not really seen much of his stuff before, before Lumi, I will say that I do think that he definitely made a good choice picking her up. And I'm glad he did.
걱정 마. 이 감시 터릿은 내가 설계했어. 벌거스 파츠로도 긴급 수리할 수 있도록 야전 성능을 우선시했지. 제커리,
So,
이 부품들을 주변에서 구할
live and let live kind of got us into this mess. No, I know. I understand that. I understand, and I get that I'm gonna be one of the only people in the world to say we should just live and let live, because I truly believe that we should, as a people, still be able to do that. Problem is, the kind of people that I am get taken advantage of by the people that are just willing to, like, destroy stuff. So, I am of the mind, unfortunately, that these people are forcing us not to be like that.
수리에 필요한 부품을 찾는 거지.
So, I'm gonna grab something to drink. Alright. I'll wait for you to come back then. But no, it's just like, I get it. Like, you get pushed and you get pushed and you get pushed. And oh my gosh, that is a picture of Boogie with a 4 out of 5 star hat. Hold on. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, Boogie. Is it kayfabe, chat? Is it kayfabe? I don't think that Medicare is playing into kayfabe. I think he legitimately wanted to get on camera and scream at Boogie. What am I looking at? You're looking at Boogie 2988 wearing a Mr. Medicare hat. Does the Medicare hat hold the same curse as the Sonichu medallion? No, I think it holds a blessing. Hello, Avenged. Bone meat. I did like the stream. Yes. I don't know, just seeing Boogie with that hat on makes me feel weird. What if you wear both at once? Then I would say it's a net negative, or net, like, neutral. When I am weaker than you, I ask for freedom because that is according to your principles. When I'm stronger than you, I take away your freedom because that's according to my principles. Yes. Man quoting Dune 4 decades later. Yeah, no, I think, unfortunately... And here's the thing, I'm fine with fighting back against, like, the stupidity. I think Kirsch does that very well with what she's doing. I think that there is room to, like, be the jokester. Like, again, I see Arch doing where he points out shit. I think there's room to be, like, the guy that laughs at everything, because when you laugh at everything, it helps to trivialize those people, like Medicare does. I definitely think that Medicare laughing at people helps other people. And so... I don't know, I think that the way that we're fighting back, and I do agree that, with consequence culture as a thing. The fox who laughs. I am the fox who laughs. I am the octopus that honks. I'm an existentialist. I will never not laugh at the absurdity. Exactly. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, my whole thing, one of the reasons why I love drama so much is I just look at the drama and I will say to myself, man, that's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Funniest shit I've ever seen was the drama. So,
방어 병력의 증원이 도착했어. 놈들의 이목을 끌어줘.
We're about to have a shared Joker moment? Are we really? What are we gonna have a shared Joker moment about? The only news I follow is from people who make me laugh. Well, I'm glad if you follow me for news. I hope that you enjoy it. I know that you. I think I saw you come from Kirsch, so I know that you probably follow her because she makes you laugh as well. And that's what you should be doing. See, chat. Here's the thing: people want to be doomered and be like, "Oh, you can only listen to the news that's on the TV." Now that's just depressing. You know what I want to do? I want to listen to a fox woman talk about how a man shoved a snake up his ass, and then shoved a lemon up his ass, and he only went to the doctor after the snake bit him. I'm from the fox woman. Yes. It was an eel? Yes, it was an eel, but I couldn't think of the name eel for the moment there. So I just said the next best thing. That's it's that's It's a Gundam you just described. Did I really? I didn't think It's a Gundam shoved anything up his butt. It's kind of weird. I'm worried the right wing retaliation, or whatever the heck you want to call it, will swing so far the other way that we will end up further extreme than it needs to be. Oh, that's definitely what's going to happen. Listen, you shouldn't worry, because that's definitely what I feel like is going to happen. Because here's the thing, in the grand scheme of things, chat, you and I are not, like, all of you, my fabulous goobers, we are not, I mean, like, I'm sure some of you probably align yourself with the political ideation, but, like, we aren't real. I don't really stand for any side. I stand for my people to just be themselves. Oh, I'm talking about laughing? Oh, fair enough. It's a Gundam's cool, though. I'd be fine. Like, if I could talk to It's a Gundam one day, that would be cool. I don't simp for him like Lumi does, but... he's one of those guys that I would love to talk to. I'm going to Goober. Gundam's a little black build. He is just a little, and that is something that you gotta be really careful about. Is not letting yourself get stuck in the mud like that. Again, you gotta be a positive poly chat. I've already seen some of the right stupidity, even if I align with them more than the left. No, yeah, like, unironically, I've said this before, I'll say it again, I'm a bit of a voluntarianist. I don't believe in either or. I believe in less government is better. So, I will always be the guy that says, I would rather we just don't have anybody, if we can help it. We aren't Occo's goobers anymore, we're Occo's goobers. Not really, he's been getting out on a hit motorcycle. Are you talking about Gundam? Pendulum swings in the 60s and 70s, it swung hard to the left. In the 80s and 90s, it swung right. In the 2000s and 10s, it swung left, now it's swinging right. On and on. The Ouroboros eats itself in another cycle. I agree. We're gonna have 20 years of the right, and that's just what's gonna be. And we're probably gonna have a period where maybe things stabilize. I hope. Then it's gonna swing back again. There's never, and if you notice, there's never really any long-term staying. People get so extreme that it goes from one side to the other. That's precisely what will happen, and our planet may end up monolithic by the end of it. Bad/good. No judgment from me, but we could have had peace, and we will just learn how frail it is. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen in the next 20 to 30 years. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. That's why I'm prepping now. Like, sometimes I feel like I prepped too late, because I'm in my mid-20s, and I just am starting over, basically. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because here's the thing. If I can get good now, get myself a house now, get myself a partner as soon as I can, and then just shore up my defenses, I'll be fine, you know? And that's why you should, right now, if you haven't, prepare. Prepare for the worst and be grateful for the best.
자네 깊숙한 곳에 숨어 있는
It's unfortunate the choices are Democide or Empire. Yeah.
수리 부품을 털어보지.
Let's blind date Occo. Oh gosh.
숨어 있었군.
See, I don't know, chat. Here's the problem. I definitely want a partner. I don't know if I want to meet them on the internet. I'm really not sure. Cause I really don't want them to be involved in that internet shit. I'm almost dead. Don't be people online, bad idea. I mean, I'm gonna meet Lumi and Mizu one day, because all of us are pretty good friends. And I already met Zach. But beyond that... you know. I just don't feel like meeting very many people. Everyone needs a bug out bag, like an umbrella. I'd rather have it, not need it, than... Exactly. Boy Scouts. Rev and Straub met online, but it rarely works out. Yeah, Rev and Straub did what like PewDiePie did. Like Rev and Straub are like the PewDiePie couple of the VTubers, where they were very lucky to meet online and get married. Okay? Don't expect that to be the norm, because it's not. But be very happy that it happened. Let's see. Don't blackpill. Dating looks scary and sucks, but not as bad as it looks. Agreed. Agreed. Online friends are fake. You need to go find an FBI agent. You're good to Valby switch? You think so? She's not maxed out. That's the problem. Oh, I need to go to a save point. I need to go to a save point. Way too behind, getting old. Hopefully a few more years. I'm expecting collapse about in 2033. Things are accelerating. I don't agree. I mean, like, maybe I'm too positive about it, but I just don't agree. By the way, Thomas97, Aggrieved Mage Reshire, thank you for the follows. I appreciate it.
본부 지원을 마냥 기다릴 순 없으니 방법을 찾아야겠지. 필요한 부품부터 구하자고. 벌거스 신체 부품 중 몇 가지 대체할 수 있는 게 있어. 놈들의 기계 신체 중
Oh, you know what? Let's grab that.
모아줘.
I don't know, I just don't think that being black-pilled is, like, the way to go. You know, if the world falls apart, the world falls apart. There's not really much I can do about that, and my goal should be positive. Base 2033 on collapse of Bretton Woods / petrodollar in 1973 plus 60 years. Life of reserve currency. Well, we'll see what happens. We got 9 years left. Again, if you guys are afraid that the world is going to end, prepare and then just stop worrying. The difference between being realistic and being black-pilled will help you spiral into dark places. I agree. I agree. And again, like, Chad, here's the thing. Like, I used to be like a horribly depressed person. I definitely was way more black-pilled. My mother hated me for it. She really hated me for it. Laughing at things on the internet has helped. Oh man, left before I could give him a hug. That's just what you need to do. Rebellion _ props, thank you for the follow. Or excuse me, the sub. Appreciate it. Got my planet bug out bag. I'll be ready. No time to be black-pilled. There you go. You know? If the world falls to shit, go to the forest with some guns, some bullets, go hunting with a bow and arrow, live off of the land, know how to do what you do, and if you don't know how to do it, you don't know what you're supposed to do, you should learn now. You know, I've got a tent and a sleeping bag in my car at all times if I absolutely need it. Probably should prepare better food, but I know what to do. Prepping helps. Take ownership of life instead of going with the flow. Yes. Yes. I need to do more, but I feel like if the world was in trouble tomorrow, I have actually got a decent amount of emergency food. Most of it is just, like, cereal and protein bars, but, like, those will carry for a while, which is why I'm fine with it. Bad time to be in a desert. Yeah, being in a desert would really, suck with that. Ugh. For a con, you gotta laugh at the crazy. Exactly. See, that's why I wanted to become a clown, chat. That's why when I saw that Clussy art that Dicey Boy made, I was like, you know what? That's gonna be my new personality. I live isolated, I don't have to worry about roving bands of desperate people. You know what I want? I want a house in the middle of the woods, in the mountains of some area, and I would like to have Elon Musk's Starlink, and that's how I will live, and that's how I will stream. I'll just live in a cabin for the rest of my life. Yes, I will be isolated, but I will be, safe. I can, like, dispatch anybody that comes on my property that I don't like. I'd be just fine. That's like the ultimate dream. And hopefully I meet a partner that would be willing to do that with me. Sounds like Uncle Ted a bit too much. Listen, I just like I'm very solitary. Like, here's the thing, I like modern looks, but I also really like the solitary life. I do. Like, I like spending time with you guys on stream. I like spending time with people IRL, and let me just tell you, when I get a partner, they will get my attention a lot. But I'm fine with, like, being mostly isolationist and just letting the world fall apart on its own. Find another Clussy, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Tennessee, Appalachia. Best place I ever lived. Nearly impossible to starve to death. Let's build a cabin in the mountains. The Goober cabin. Well, who will be the next Clussy if Occo goes? I'm not going anywhere, chat. Alright? Even if I have to go into bankruptcy for whatever some damn random reason, which I'm thankfully not close to ever having to do, I would never leave. Okay? You are not gonna get rid of me. Alright? Oh, I'm gonna be here so that I can continue to laugh at stupidity on the internet and enjoy it. I didn't want to have to step up and do it. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. I stopped texting people first and helped me realize what friends actually cared enough to keep in touch with me. Shockingly enough, people I'm not really friends with anymore. No, yeah, when I was a missionary, I made a lot of friends on Facebook that were other missionaries. Guess how many of them actually messaged me? A lot of them were very nice to me, but guess how many of them actually, like, said hi to me over the years? And none of them did. None of them did. Like, I'm the only one that tried to keep in touch with them. And maybe I am a little cringy. I'm willing to agree that maybe I'm just a little crazy, but, like, none of them kept up with me. And it's just like, I understand you guys, what your priorities are. You know, we were missionary companions. We taught the word of God, but I understand. So, which is why I didn't feel bad about just, like, not talking to them. How long was I missionary? For 2 years. The standard 2 years that they ask men and women to do. Cities are demographic sinks, always have been the positive generation of tech culture points. The only positive of living in cities is stores. I agree. I agree. Like I said, if I could live in a more rural area, in the mountains, with a bunch of trees around me, where I could step outside and get a whiff of that raw sap as it goes down the trees. I could walk through a field of grass, see a deer, and then shoot a bear if it comes on my property. Dude. I would love that so much. I would live in Montana. Touch sap? Yes.
계승자에게 알린다. 적의 정예 수봉 병력을 포착. 최우선 목표로 전환.
About to go walk and not have to worry about being mugged? Yeah. You know, the worst that happens in the forest is you get mugged by a bear and they typically take your life. Touch sap, bathe in mayonnaise? No, sorry, Temp, you went a little too far there.
작전 성공을 확인했다. 계승자 역시 무사하다. 수리 부품은 이 정도면 충분해. 안전 모드로 부팅만 시키면.
Bears tearing through my trash is annoying. Well, that just means you gotta get better about keeping your trash clean.
전초 기지로 부품을 가져다.
물과 아르케가 섞이면
신호 확인 중. 대기 바람. 감시 털이
A lot of women choose the bear, and a lot of women end up dead.
일반적인 자연 동굴이었어.
If they want to do natural selection,
곳 같은데. 그렇다기에
oh well.
상당히 많은 벌거스 병력이 동굴을 들락거리고 있고. 건설 차재와 중장비, 첨단 장비들도 상당수 반입되고 있어.
Oh well.
아무 이유 없이 들어가진 않았을 거야. 지금 당장 수색 작전이 필요해. 동굴 진입은
You know what I mean?
부탁하지. 난
How we start letting the bears give their opinion on the debate? They do. They start mauling the people.
정찰 소총으로 적들의 저격 포인트를 잘 감시해.
Every time I think about mayonnaise, I think about the mayonnaise gummy bear.
이번
Hold
작전
on.
명심해야 할 사항이 있습니다. 가능하다면 부탁드립니다.
Oh my gosh, it actually exists. Ew. The future of flavor. What the absolute fuck? No, fuck that. That's disgusting.
정찰부대 보고드립니다. 동굴 부근에 접근하면
Can't be worse than Coca-Cola Tic Tacs. What?
조심하십시오.
Oh, if you're talking about the little mints, that's not bad. Smell the gummy bear and some bread, then slather it in mustard and you preferred lunch meat?
불행 중 다행이라면 제 사격에 녀석의 시간
Like there's this wasabi ice cream. Oh, I have ice cream downstairs. I kind of want some.
보조 센서와 소리만 나도
While this guy's talking, I'm gonna grab some ice cream. Don't go anywhere, chat. I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
장담할 수 없는 싸움이 될 겁니다.
Want ice cream?
아, 부탁하고 싶다는 내용이요? 만약 셀디르를 발견하면 제 몫으로 남겨주십시오. 그 망할 벌거스 때문에 정찰부대 전우들이 많이 당했습니다. 제 총으로 녀석을 없애버리지 않으면 전 평생 후회할 것 같습니다. 제커리, 감정적인 군인은 전쟁에 도움이 되지 않아. 그럼 전우들 복수도 하지 말란 말입니까? 아니, 할 거면 적절한 수단을 쓰란 말이지. 우리가 네 총이 될 테니 무리하지 마. 그 벌거스의 머리든 심장이든 원하는 전리품을 가져오겠다. 알겠습니다.
Oh, that's disgusting. Doritos Mountain Dew. To save arm movement. Absolutely disgusting idea. But I feel like it would happen. So chat, I buy a gallon of ice cream and it lasts me a while because I'm the only one that touches it. Of course it's vanilla. Because I'm basic. I'm in Hell's Kitchen and it's ran by a Splatoon MILF. Vanilla best flavor. I agree. I like marshmallow sometimes though. Where are we going? All the way up there. Holy cow. Okay. Old ice cream forms ice chunks and I hate it. I agree. I was about to say Occo's a basic white bitch, but she isn't white. No, Occo is half... Occo, the persona, is half white, half Asian. I am Italian. Like most flavors except plain chocolate. See, I used to love chocolate so much. Not that chocolate, but like chocolate ice cream. I used to like it so much. And then I just started hating chocolate. Asians are sea people confirmed. Wait, oh, gotta get that checkpoint. Where is it? It's over here. Does Occo like trains? I'm autistic, aren't I? Kokomisa Subgatti. More of a slushy fruit pop guy? It depends. Oh man, they actually like brought shaved ice to work the other day because at my job they actually like provide a lot of nice things to the employees. I think it's because they know that the job quality sometimes sucks, so they're just trying to be nice. What do we get from this? Blair. So this is where we'll get the Blair stuff. Blueberry cheesecake ice cream. That is a combination right there. Look at that name. Semi-racist John. That is awesome. It's a funny name. Cheesecake is supreme dessert because it's not nauseatingly sweet. It depends on where you get it from. Some people can make cheesecake wrong.
발생하는 벌거스 신호도 엄청나. 안내자, 네 기능으로 확인할 수 있는 특이 사항은 없어?
Occo DMs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What'd I do this time?
아주 익숙한 위상 파동이 감지되고 있어요. 이건 분명.
What is this?
반대편 동굴을 봐요.
Right.
제이버가 확인했던
Salted pretzels. Salted pretzel ice cream doesn't sound bad.
곳에 답이 있을 거예요.
Like pretzel ice cream that has pretzels in it. Here's the thing. There are receptors in our mouth that that have sweet and salty at the same time. So mixing both flavors is actually good for us. Mom's in trouble? No. I think Teb wanted to send me mustard ice cream again. But like vanilla ice cream with pretzels in it does sound good. Mud is cool and relaxing. The mud is cool and relaxing. Do you get Descendants via gacha or by parts like Warframe? It's like by parts by Warframe, but it's also like Prime stuff in Warframe. I'll put it in the Discord chat. Good. Yes. Do that. By the way, chat, join the Discord. Brand new Discord that is about a couple days old that I put in the... I put it in the description. join it so that you can be part of the conversation. Game Informer is no more. Rejoice, journalism and gaming can start to rebuild. Oh, did they get rid of Game Informer? Wait, is Game Informer, like, actually gone? Did they just sell or shut down? If so, Victus, send me a DM of that. I want to read that. We'll take a break after this and read it. Dead. Send me a link to that. GameStop nuked Game Informer. Send me a link. I would like to read that. They've gone defunct. Good. Gone after 30. Has it really been that long? Oh gosh, damn it. Installing First Descendant right now? You should. Until Kotaku's gone, game news media won't heal. I mean, true. But, like, it's a start. It is a start, chat. I don't know, I'd take a Game Informer over IGN, Dexerto, and Kotaku. I just don't have any of them. I think they all need to be gone forever. Because the original people that were passionate about games are no longer in those companies. Send a few links? Alright, when we're done with this mission, I'll take a look. We'll have a eulogy for Game Informer. I'm pretty sure that, Clownfish is making a video right now. If Game Informer is actually gone, I'll probably make a video tomorrow about it. A short video just looking through the articles, giving my opinions. This man is farting, and I don't appreciate it. Video game magazines used to be dope, but sometime after going online, it slowly became a slop. Yes. That's the problem, is we don't live in an age where you can have physical media anymore. It doesn't suck. Game Informer has been the bane of journalism in games for 30 years. EB bought it out in 95 and turned it into bot journalism, purposely giving games high scores. Oh yeah, that's bad. I love how the day prior I went to GameStop and they're like, hey, you haven't renewed your membership, and I'm glad I didn't. Ah, yeah. Were they always slanted by advertisers? Well, yes, I would agree with that. Clownfish did a video on it yesterday. Oh shit, I'm already a day behind. I'm upset. I'm a day behind, chat. That's okay, we'll recover. You think you hate journalists enough, but you don't. A day behind? Well, if this news came out yesterday, then yeah, I'm a day behind. Those are kind of sus sounds. That is Korean girls screaming that they're getting hurt. How many weapons and characters are in the game right now? I'd have to count, but there's a lot of weapons. There's enough for you to choose something that you like. It's not really like Warframe where every weapon is unique, because it feels like Destiny where every weapon isn't. But that's okay. They've kind of got Warframe's gameplay with Destiny's gun collecting. Clownfish did a video of it? Yes. Destiny has too many weapons? Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. I like it more where there really is only one weapon and you're just building. Pain sounds very good. Alright, that guy just steps nearby me. Oh, I'm about dead. They were doing direct business deals with game companies and they didn't even hide it. Part of the purchase slots were the magazine cover. Yeah, no, yeah, that's... I'm not surprised. So... And listen, again, I said this the other day, we no longer live in a free internet. These companies that have coasted for a long time are just gonna die slowly. A lot of them are very spiteful about it, so they're gonna whine, bitch, and moan. Like that Alyssa Mercante girl that has been she is like the new Frosk. Like all of these people are gonna scream until they slowly glued to their jobs. So, the fallout will be infinitely more funny than anything that these people could do professionally. After Google search AI, the web browsing changed. Yeah, but here's the problem. AI browsing really only solves one problem, and that's getting stupid people to stop looking on websites. That's fine, but like, it's not going to actually give us real results. It's going to be like TikTok, where it gives you fake results. I don't really like that. So... I don't know. I just know that AI is not really going to be as helpful as I think it is. Come on, semi-racist John, you got this. She even looks like Frost? She kind of does. That's what got me surprised. They all look the same. Is that an HP processor? Yes, please. It also gives me max shield, so that's nice.
손상이 심해서 발굴을 포기한 것 같아요. 하손된 부위로 위상 파장이 분출되고 있어요.
처음 솟구친 파장은 지금보다 훨씬 강력했던 거군. 그래서 하기오스 일대에 방해 전파가 생성되고 있었어. 이건 공격적으로 이용할 수 있겠네.
Adam says it only works in commentary, so he can afford coke. Damn, that's mean. Okay, I was sent a couple articles on this. Let's take a quick break.
작전 내용을 보고할 겸 철의 심장 분리 쪽 진행 상황을 확인해 줘.
Let's see, chat, which one do I want? Kotaku, GameSpot, The Verge, or Jeff Keighley on X? I see. Let's do The Verge. I really don't want to read a Kotaku article. I really, really don't. Oops. What just happened? Oh, did it kill my tabs? Shit, hold on. Hold on. Why did all my tabs just die? There we go. Don't worry. Don't worry, we're back. I mean, we were never gone. Am I becoming a tabs person? I wish. I'm not that unorganized. Okay. Give me a moment. Like I said, we'll take a break from that just to look through this. Game Informer is shutting down by The Verge. This is by Jay Peters, a news editor who writes about technology, video games, and virtual worlds. He submitted several accepted emoji proposals to the Unicode Consortium. Oh my gosh. I would never admit that. Don't admit that. Do not admit that you helped out with making emojis, okay? That's like... Discord emotes, a little different. Those are fun. But emojis? Ugh, no thank you. Okay. After 33 years, one of the most prominent and last remaining video game magazines will no longer be published. Its staff has reportedly been laid off. When was this? This was yesterday? Yes. The magazine and its entire staff is being laid off, Kotaku reports. In its statement posted X, the publication didn't give the reason for shutdown. GameStop did not reply to a request for comment. Last year, GameStop CEO and chairman Ryan Cohen told the staff that every expense of the company must be scrutinized under a microscope and all waste eliminated. Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest with you, chat. Nobody cares about game informing magazines because everybody just gets their information online now. So, like, this doesn't like surprise me at all that this happens. So, you know, like, who actually still read Game Informer? I remember my dad got it because he thought it was cool. He had a bunch of magazines, but who actually reads it now? You know? Thanks for informing me to stop my GameStop subscription. You're welcome. By the way, remember, if I reminded you to stop your GameStop subscription, don't forget to like and subscribe to the stream so that you can get more useful information like that, I guess. In March, Game Informer introduced a way to subscribe to the magazine directly. Previously, you could only get the magazine by buying issues on their own or through GameStop Pro subscription. Hard times, layoff, cancellations, and closures have impacted thousands of game developers and publishers, as well as other outlets that like us that celebrate games. Editor-in-Chief Matt Miller wrote Game Informer's blog post about the announcement. We haven't been immune to that hardship. Well, no, duh. Like quite literally, every game-centric thing is shutting down. And I'll be honest with you, maybe we need to lose a lot of that before people actually get it in their heads about what is and what is not, like, right. Am I wrong in saying that? Like, am I wrong in saying that maybe some of these people need to have some form of, like, coming to Jesus? Not, like, suffer. I don't believe in, like, saying that people need to suffer unless you're a predator. But, like, some of these people need to have a coming to Jesus moment. I'm just gonna be real. Just gonna be real here. I wonder how far off we are from the second great video game crash. I don't know. I feel like it's already here. That's the problem. We are already in it. By the way, this looks absolutely stupid. I don't know why anybody would wear that. This one's kind of cute. Still wouldn't wear it. How about this one? Yeah, that one's not bad. I wish they had more professional looking things. A lot of this just doesn't feel serious. Is that an axolotl? Oh! It's called a pig salamander. Oh, that's cute though. That was cute though. None of this feels serious. Is that an axolotl? Shut up. Look at these Ubisoft stocks from 2019 and now these companies are spiraling. No, yeah. I mean, like, here's the thing. The writing should have been so clear to them that they made changes, but they decided not to. They decided to continue on with what they're doing, and now look where they are. Now look where they are. You know? I don't necessarily feel bad for them. So, and here's why I don't feel bad about them. They, at a moment's notice, would do the exact same thing to us. Only I feel like they would be way worse. I just want there to be accountability. I don't want people to, like, suffer massively. But this is what happens when you mess around like this with the economy. You make shit, and then you expect people to eat it. They're not gonna eat it. Not for a minute. So, I've always held the opinion we've never recovered from 2013's crash. Maybe we haven't, I don't know. But these people seem to think that there's just like an endless thrill of money that you can make shitty video games with, and it's like, no. There really isn't. There really isn't. So, I don't know what else to say about that. Uh, 200 laid off from Bungie? Yes. I talked about that yesterday, I think. Bungie lost a lot of employees. I'm telling you this right now, chat. I don't think I'm gonna be playing Destiny on camera ever again. Ever again. And I don't think any of my friends would be sad if I said that. Like, none of them are playing Destiny right anymore either. I mean, like, I know that Temp will play some story eventually. And you know what? Here. I want an actual Destiny fan that has been an actual Destiny fan longer than I have to give his opinion on that. If he feels like it, that is. Tamp, if you want to jump and call, you can. If you want. We're discussing Bungie's myriad of shit? Yes. I was a D1 day one player. Oh, that sucks. Really sucks to hear that people, that's where you were at.
Yeah, I was curious, because you unmuted soundboards earlier. I was wondering if you'd hear my...
I didn't. I unmuted you for a minute, and then I remuted it, because I'm like, no, screw that.
I mean, all you'd hear is sloppy.
I know, I just don't want to hear that.
Fair.
So...
Marathon in shambles? Yeah, well, no, Bungie, everything's in shambles.
Yeah. Don't expect to ever see Marathon chat. That game is dead, too.
No. No. And even if you do, it will not be under the Bungie name.
No.
I'm calling it right now. Bungie will be absorbed before 2024 is out.
You think so?
Yes.
Alright, chat. Press 1 if you agree, press 2 if you don't think so. I'm curious.
Bungie will 100% be absorbed before 2024 is out.
I was really surprised to hear that Final Shape did really bad.
I'm not surprised at all.
No?
No. It sucks because Final Shape was actually good. But
A lot of people said that it really sucked, actually.
right, but compared to Lightfall. So well no, so okay. Something you all may not know. Maybe a few months ago. So there's two different Sonys. And if you were watching Linus Tech Tips, I just even sent Occo a video about this.
Mm-hmm.
And he actively said there are two different Sonys. They're both under the same umbrella, but there's Sony PlayStation and Sony. Or Sony Japan, essentially. The CEO of Sony Japan came to America a few months back and was going around all different PlayStation studios. He told all of them to get their shit together. Now, this is for Helldivers, so who knows?
Right.
But Bungie was one of those same ones that he told them to get their act together. Because, surprise, surprise, Sony doesn't care. Sorry, Sony Japan does not care about DEI.
No.
I mean, there are some individuals in Japan who actually push ESG and DEI.
But then nobody cares about them.
Yeah.
Like, who knew that Sony in Japan was really just like, hey, I kind of like want to make some
Now,
money here.
Sony... Yeah, so there was a time there where Sony was pushing viruses through their music CDs. That was not good times.
Really?
Yes, that was a long time ago.
Yikes.
And Sony also was taking people who made emulators to court. And that was when emulators were deemed legal. It was the piracy part of it that it's not.
Mm-hmm. Bungie has a huge DEI problem, bridge levels. I wouldn't be surprised if Bungie had bridge integrated into every facet of their company.
Absolutely.
Based off of some of the people that I saw get fired and be so salty on social media, I would definitely believe it if Pete Parsons had integrated bridge. I didn't see it on the bridge website. Did you see my stream on that yesterday?
I don't know.
Helpful.
No, I mean, I was there, but I don't remember if I was listening to it or not.
Fair enough.
It's
I'll send you the websites, but Bridge is like... Bridge's whole thing is just like integrating DEI into every facet of your job.
Oh yeah, no. Bridge is just a different name for DEI.
No, it's like the final boss for DEI.
Right, well, another way to look at it as well, and to consider this, is DEI is a bad word, or is a bad term now.
Oh, she's hot.
So many people actively know this is a bad term. So, companies like Microsoft say, oh, it's gone. It's not, it's called Bridge. I'm like, it's a way to get them to stop looking at them saying like, oh, DEI is gone, don't worry. And they don't realize Bridge is a thing.
Yeah. That's why I'm so glad that people like Kirsch like shout it out and talk about it, because holy cow, Bridge is DEI evolved. Yes, Bridge is what happens when you take DEI from just HR to every person in the company.
I have a great example for all of you, and this is great for me because I've been getting a lot of Transformers stuff in my YouTube Shorts feed. DEI is Megatron, Bridge is Galvatron.
Excuse me. Sure.
Any Transformers fan in chat will know exactly what I mean.
Oh, look, Occo is a sniper unit.
Does that make yes?
Does that make ESG Unicron? Yes. Now we have to fucking listen to these people talk.
저 털보는 그냥 무시해.
One of my least favorite parts about this is I just have to sit
No,
and listen.
I've been getting Transformers stuff in my feed because I watched the trailer for Transformers 1. Did I ever tell you what happened with Transformers in me?
No, what happened?
I became so ungodly. So as you know, I have an addictive personality.
You do. You do.
Yes.
I would say
do.
that's your biggest autism trait, even if you don't have autism.
So I would buy Transformers a lot. The last one that I wanted was the Transformers animated Soundwave, because Soundwave is my favorite Transformer. And my parents said, and this came out, I was very young. My parents said, you can buy this, so long as you sign this contract that you will never buy any more after the fact, or ask, or do anything.
That was your mom, not really your dad.
No, that was both of them.
Right, but I feel like your dad just kind of followed your mom.
And that's not probably. So I signed the contract.
And do you not buy any more to this day?
No, I have not bought a Transformer figure since Soundwave. I have kept to the contract. That does not mean I have not bought Transformer stuff.
Oh, that's so damn funny. I'm sorry.
Well, like games, like War for Cybertron and some of the movies and.
A contract can't be binding to a child without legal guardians. They are your legal guardians. There's a conflict of interest in the content. Shouldn't be held up in court, but away.
See, I may have missed Prime Soundwave, but I will be 100% honest. I do not like the Prime Transformer forms or the movie ones. I am very purist.
Oh, is it like
the OGs?
Like
I
Prime
prefer
Warframes?
Stuff like there's a show called Transformers Prime, which took inspiration off of the Michael Bay stuff.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if they're like Prime Transformers, like.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Heard Hasbro screwed over Transformers. I wouldn't be surprised.
Hasbro in general is just.
Hasbro sucks in general. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh man, chat, look, a level 71.
No, I know you brought me to talk about Destiny, and I'll get to that in a moment, but my brain went Transformers because it was fitting to the conversation.
You're fine. Chat likes to see you here. Chat likes to see you here, and it gives me a moment to eat more food as well, because I'm hungry.
But I like, my Transformers, the one I grew up with was Cybertron. And that Soundwave may have not been OG or very pure to what the character was, but it was still very cool.
Yeah. Hello, Temp Senpai.
벌거스의 대규모 물자 수송 위치를 포착했습니다. 지금 좌표를 애쉬브로 전송하겠습니다.
No, like I brought you here because like
적들이 목표
you didn't start on beta for Destiny 1, did you? That was Malice.
Yes, I did actually.
Okay, so you've been around
It
forever.
was open beta for Destiny 1 that I started. And I wasn't a fan. I did not start participating as a very, I'm not gonna say very hardcore fan until Taken King. Do you think Mattel can save Transformers if they merge with Hasbro?
No, you have to say the whole thing.
Temp-sama?
Yeah. Temp-sama.
I mean, maybe, but I have no faith either way. Toy companies in just general are just, none of them care because they know the market's in digital.
Yeah.
Like toys are great for children, but they're trying to appease a more adult market, and I think that's biting them in the ass.
You think so?
Yes. Well, look at it this way. Let's look at Hasbro and D&D. D&D or Wizard of the Coast, or like Chris Cox, or you all might have heard these names if you were watching Clownfish. But they primarily focus on the digital aspect of D&D, and that applies to a lot of other things. Like Baldur's Gate did so well that Wizards was like, but what if we did that, but forever?
And it doesn't work.
It's not gonna work. No.
No.
That's
Again, you
why
need to have a
I'm
good
happy
economy for that
Marion-
to happen. And we have a sucky
Exactly.
economy because they voted for the wrong guy.
Yeah. Like again, like I'm going to look at. I'm going to say this in a very business perspective, not politically minded, because I said this to Malice and other things.
Yes, what I just said was business-minded chat. I really don't care about politics.
Business minded as well. It is going to be rooted in politics, but I'm saying it without politics in mind. People get mad at Trump because of his ideals. What people do not realize is he is a businessman first.
And then we gain like 10 million more people watching us. No, I'm just kidding.
But the point being, though, is that our economy was flourishing because he understood the finances of what was going on.
Do you agree with that, chat? I'm gonna put you on the spot. Hi, hello, Stray. They really do try to appeal the Critical Role audience with D&D. Yeah, and here's the funny thing. The Critical Role audience doesn't have any money. I mean, some of them do. I met some people that do. Majority of them don't, I'm sorry. Yes,
Like,
sounds
vote
good to
for who you
me.
want, but that's the whole Trump thing, and people get mad when they're like, "Oh, vote Trump." Doesn't matter who you vote for. Look at it in a purely business sense, and look at where we are right now. The sassy dog is right. Damn, I'm now the sassy dog.
You're the sassy. No, you're a kitsune, but fair enough.
Kitsunes are canines.
Fair enough. I'm trying to identify you correctly here, but there you go. Letting them misgender you.
That's speciesism, not.
I don't care. Peppermint
Sassy
kitsune.
spicy cat is right.
Peppermint kitsune. You know what?
I kind of love that. That's
Peppermint kitsune. I've never heard somebody call Hikari that.
I kind of love that. That's funny.
What if kitsune is not sassy dog? What is a kitsune if not a sassy dog? Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Sure.
Very true.
What is a kitsune if not a dog with attitude? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ironically, chat. And this kind of goes back to the Hasbro discussion for a moment. My first D&D experience was Pathfinder, so not D&D, so Paizo. Do you all know why the kitsune is like my thing is a kitsune?
Because of Pathfinder?
Because of Pathfinder. Hikari, my mascot, and if you might have seen her through the Discord, was originally born as a kitsune.
He has furry art of it, chat. Don't worry, I've seen it.
Of this, no.
He's
This
too
is one of
modest
the
about
pieces.
it. Oh, motherfucker.
I would like to one day, but no. Kitsune is dog hardware running on cat software. Yeah, it's actually pretty accurate. I will furry. Okay. Well, Oni, if you want art of her, I will send you stuff if you want to do that.
Oni will do it right. Anyway, Destiny.
Destiny, right? Bungie's dead. TLDR, Bungie's dead.
No, I agree.
I was telling Miles, and he didn't agree with me, but I basically said, do not be surprised if we don't even see the final season this year. And if we do, it's going to be shit.
No, I agree. You know who I feel most bad for? Bife. Because Bife has to stop being the lore daddy of Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny content creators are scrambling right now because they all see the writing on the wall.
Yeah. Like, where's Bife gonna go? He can't
I
go to
see him going
Warframe.
in one of two directions.
Warframe already has a lore daddy.
I see Bife going in one or two directions. D&D or Warframe.
I mean, maybe. I mean, him and Siege can probably do work together. He did do Warframe stuff before. Kitsune equals spicy dog, therefore MommaOcco equals spicy fish.
Yeah. Oni, DM me and I'll just send you art. That way you have it.
I would say Destiny made me some money when making cosplay props for the game. Yeah, I mean, Destiny's not a bad game. They just
as
shit the bed with it.
Destiny as a game is really good. It's Bungie that's the problem. The problem here is that Bungie also develops it, and thus Destiny is plagued with issues made by Bungie. But there has always been a term since the very beginning of Destiny, and it still holds true today. The only thing to kill Destiny will be Destiny.
And they are killing themselves.
Yep. We always knew.
I'd call a suicide hotline on them, but I don't think that would help.
플레이어가 전방 기지로 향하는 길을 뚫을 예정입니다.
Okay, here. Oni just messaged me.
They made it into something nobody that were fans originally wanted. Yes. Yep, pretty much. Last I hear, Bungie was trying to make a remake of Marathon, but was reviewed by gamers saying it was so bad they pushed back the release. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying Marathon is really bad.
Hello. Hello, Winged Hussar. I will not backstab you if you come into my chat. I promise.
There are, yeah. Destiny has great gameplay and occasionally good narrative, like really good narrative. Like Witch Queen, I love. Final Shape had some pretty good narrative beats as well. There were quite a few seasons, like Season of the Witch, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
But, like, you have some stinkers. Lightfall.
Don't just be nice about it. Just say that they all sucked. Just say they sucked, man. They did. Don't be mild. Stinker is like what Dad says when you make a mild mistake that you can easily fix. These are not mistakes. These are blunders.
I'm gonna actually, I will send Oni the loot stuff as well.
When I say poor, I mean as I'm starving.
The gunplay in D2 is my apps. Well, that's the thing, is that's why Destiny 2 was only gonna be the end, or take itself down. And that's why I was really kind of hoping that Anthem succeeded and EA let BioWare just do their own thing. Because BioWare, anyone who's played stuff like OG Dragon Age or the Mass Effect trilogy, or Knights of the Old Republic, is that BioWare slapped, or at least slapped at that time. Now, I don't know. So...
Stinkers in Generals had its fun. What Generals was fun? I miss Westwood and Command and Conquer.
BioWare was my... Yeah, BioWare is amazing. They're doing awful now, because they had Anthem. Now, I will admit, a lot of BioWare's problems with Anthem was EA. Okay, admittedly, KOTOR 2 was not BioWare. Anyone who doesn't know, KOTOR 2 was Obsidian. But BioWare did KOTOR 1. But...
Oh, there's too many enemies here.
BioWare's reputation is why Anthem was so hyped up. BioWare is essentially the RPG version of Bungie. And...
Reload faster, woman. I don't want you to die.
Yeah, they made the original 2 Baldur's Gates. Unfortunately, the team remains to this day. BioWare and Bungie are both ships of... Yeah, exactly. EA bought Westwood, the guys who made Command & Conquer. Yeah. I had a family member on the team for the company behind Dead Space. He worked on the graphical design for 1, 2, and 3. And I remember hearing at like family events that they laid him off because EA absorbed Volition. Was it Volition?
I can't remember. Ow.
What is the cut? Hold on. Oh, your stream just closed for me.
I love Dead Space 1 and 2. Volition got bought by Deep Silver.
Okay, Volition is Saints Row. That's what I'm thinking. Hold on. Dead Space was
Vivisection.
Visceral. Dead Space was Visceral. So like EA, and these are signs. And people, when Anthem shit the bed, a lot of people were thinking that EA was just gonna absorb BioWare, and BioWare was gonna die because EA has a track record of buying companies and then absorbing them. And that's what people were thinking was gonna happen when Sony bought Bungie.
And it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
No. Instead, Bungie is just kind of fallen by the wayside from their own petard.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I will send... Where is it? Is it? I mean, yeah, these work here. There's all that, Oni.
EA is the girlfriend of the singer of the band that caused the band to split up.
Yeah, Oni, I have a lot more. If you need anything, just let me know.
Oni... Tamp has, like, literally way more art than I do of Occo. Maybe. Maybe.
Everything I sent Oni was like 3.0. I still have 1.0 and 2.0 stuff.
You got a lot of stuff for free from the DeviantArt days, but like
Yeah.
I just have a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah. Everything I just sent Oni also came from Ari. Literally everything.
Oh gosh. Even the most recent one?
Uh-huh.
They've seen that one though, so it doesn't matter. It's a good one though.
I sent Liz just so that way Oni had them.
Oni needs the sauce.
So, let's see. So yeah, Bungie's gonna be absorbed. If they're not absorbed by the end of this year, middle of next year.
I'll be surprised.
But no matter what, Destiny's player base, even if it survives into next year, it won't matter.
No. And like, it's just sad.
Honestly, I'm okay.
You're okay with it?
I'm okay with it. Yeah. Because I was already debating, being like, well, do I want to be done with this year? Because I'm sick of being, like, bit.
You're sick of your jaded, or your abusive girlfriend?
Yeah. And now I'm going from, oh, I'm choosing to do this too. It's no longer a choice. I'm being forced to quit.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it's still up, it's going to be a shell of its former self and not the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible for Bungie to make enough money to justify their existence. Sony will eat them. Exactly. Sony will 100% eat them.
And at that point, what is there to salvage of Destiny?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the code is unusable in any other format. Like, I'm sorry, Bungie, but your code is not good. You made a semi-usable game with Halo. And, like, you can't really use what you have anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, game. Okay, game.
And, like...
Okay,
I'm
okay,
glad
game.
Descendant's doing good, but I'm choosing not to play it because I don't need another Warframe, and I already play 14.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm kind of glad that Descendant is, again, like Warframe. You can kind of just play whenever.
Yeah.
If you don't care about the Battle Pass.
I blame Ubisoft for the proliferation of predatory microtransactions. Yeah. I am kind of glad loot boxes are kind of dead. They're not all dead, but...
As long as gacha games exist, they are not dead.
Yeah.
You know that.
No, I know. I know people get really iffy about it, but Xenoblade 2 did the gacha system really well. And I've not seen another company do it that well without being predatory.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay, and MiHoYo. MiHoYo actually does pretty good too.
See
Well,
how
no,
you
like-
dumb like thing that people are trying to like.
Yeah. Did you see that it absolutely failed?
Yeah, because people can't stop playing their gotcha game.
They'll probably leave it in a state where they left off D1 with Rise of Iron, make all the weapons available through bounties and congest. Yeah. No, as someone who played D1, yeah, that's exactly the state they're going to leave it in, and it sucks to hear that.
Wait, they basically made it to where everything was acceptable from bounties?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that sucks. Need 2 more.
BioWare got bought by EA during the development of Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 3 pooped the bed hard in the last stretch of the game, souring BioWare. Yeah. That's why the ending for Mass Effect 3 is widely regarded as really bad. Thank God they at least tried to fix it. That's... okay. Dragon Age Dreadwolf. I think it used to be called Dreadwolf. It has a different
Here, you
name.
talk, I'm gonna grab water.
Dragon Age
Right
Dreadwolf.
back. 2 minutes.
What do they call them now? The new one. Dragon Age Dreadwolf? The Veilguard. It's called the Veilguard now. Is not going to... It's going to do well because it's the BioWare name. But it's not the game people are looking forward to. The second that EA or BioWare announced Mass Effect 4, that's what people are looking forward to, because the ending of 3 basically said, oh, Shepard's dead. Or Shepard's somewhere. And Mass Effect 4, my girlfriend says she wants to see the sauce. Well, then DM me. I'll send sauce. Sorry, Mass Effect 4. BioWare has basically said Shepard's in Mass Effect 4, which means Shepard's alive. So, Mass Effect 4 is going to get a lot of sales from Mass Effect fans because they want to see how the story progresses or finishes. Retcon? No. So there was an ending in Mass Effect 3 that so I've heard it described to me as like the green ending, which is I think from the DLC, the free ending DLC that they made, which basically says everything's fine, but it's all synthetic or something. The Reapers are all dead except for the ones outside the Sol system, or whatever they call it. I think it's the Sol system still. Yeah, assimilate. Yeah, exactly. So, which implies that maybe Shepard could be alive, and that's why people are going to play Mass Effect 4 by acknowledging that is the canonical ending. They're going to move into this Shepard's alive. So who knows? And that's the thing, is that's why Mass Effect 4 is going. Shepard survives in all endings. I don't think he survived in all. He or she doesn't matter. I don't think Shepard survived in all endings, but I haven't played Mass Effect 3 in years. As a former fan, I won't get it unless the gaming gets amazing reviews and I see gameplay. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're years off of Mass Effect 4 anyway. It won't matter. I mean, the fact that Veilguard is, the fact that Veilguard isn't out yet means that it's going to be at least another 3 years until,
Hello, I return.
wait for a release. Yeah. And here's the thing is, like, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna have some DEI, ESG, woke bullshit.
What will?
Mass Effect 4. It's going to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could see that.
But it's still, people are still gonna play it. It's like Thousand Year Door, and I think it's a great example. Like Thousand Year Door, the reason it sold so well and why a lot of the numbers, like, did you see the numbers actually?
For 1,000 Year Door? No.
Hold on. So the reason I bought it is because I was waiting for the first quarter. It's like that quarterly release was done, because that's like the big numbers. That's when they're gonna get the most of their numbers. It was like 1.5 million copies sold. Surprisingly a low number.
Right.
Hold on. Was it 1,000 year your HD sales? Yeah, here's from 2 days ago. From Nintendo Life. Nintendo has published its financial results for the first quarter of FY 2025. We have a couple of first-party titles that have crossed their first major milestone. If the headline hadn't given away already, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD and Thousand Year Door have both surpassed 1 million sales. Paper Mario shifted to a sweet set 1.76 million since released in May, and Luigi's Mansion hit 1.19 million in just a few days after launching on June 27th. So, yeah.
Ew, another drone escort. No.
Ironically, so I said today, like in chat, that I went to GameStop a couple days ago. It was actually yesterday, and I actually bought both Thousand Year Door and Luigi's Mansion 2.
I think YouTube chat is on a big delay. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's on a huge delay. Like, my internet's perfect. I've got like 8,000 kilobytes.
Here, let me message Clem, since I can send Clem like all of the sauce. Where's Clem? There. Here.
Hopefully the failure of DA4 will show them the DE doesn't work. I mean, like, do you know how many failures of DEI we've had that should show that it doesn't work? That's the thing.
So, here's a problem with that, but especially for BioWare. Those who do not know, BioWare has for years, even since Mass Effect 1, accepted the prospect of, like, male can be with male or female can be with female characters.
Yeah, and that's not a problem. Because they've always done it somewhat tastefully, in my opinion.
That is one thing that people say is DEI these days. So, I mean, that's gonna be there. That's a BioWare staple kind of thing.
It's not about money, it's about a message. Yeah, and the message sucks. Nobody listens to it.
Clem, there's all the 3.0 stuff, plus the couple, like the Splatoon and 14 variants that I'm sending you. Oh, right, I need to add Clem as a friend before I can send them.
Nah.
Thanks, Discord.
You know, you could just post them in the, Managed Democracy chat. Because Clem is there.
I could. Or I could just send a friend request to Clem.
Hence the Joker meme.
So, really what it's going to come down to is stuff like...
Body type 1 and 2 get it right? No.
Yeah. That is one thing that people are mad about from Square, and I'm not... It's weird to see that.
Again, I will maintain that the only reason why they did that is because they know that Americans are cucks, and they know that Americans are okay with it, based off of what they've seen. I'm pretty sure in Japan, it's not like that.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure in Japan it's not either.
Like, oh yeah, they like the weird gender shit, you know? They want 1 and 2, they don't want man and woman. Sorry, that was a horrible accent there, but like...
It was. Okay. There's the 3.0 stuff, including the Splatoon and 14 variants.
Watching Japanese companies bend the knee hurts. Well, I think some of them want more money, and they're gonna learn that's a bad idea when they make no money.
Whoa. Okay, the stuff I just sent you right now is the 1.0 stuff.
Nobody talks about gay relationships, that's why that people care about. What?
And...
It's the why. I see. It might rain soon.
Oh, here's stuff with Occo that I can send. Like one thing. But...
Oh yeah, you can send the Occo. Now that I'm like I've got a channel that I can share this. And the first thing I posted in the Not Safe for Work for Occo was literally just Occo and Hikari.
Here's these.
Uh-oh.
One of those definitely isn't.
I'm stuck.
Loot, but
I
finally,
am no longer stuck.
Here, this one has not been shared in the in Occo's Not Safe for Work chat or in the other Not Safe for Work chat in the new Discord. This is something Occo made a while ago, back in 2022.
I made you something?
You did.
What did I make you?
It was with the purple Occo. But that is everything I have. That's
Send it to me.
There you go.
Oh, that's Koikatsu. That's a little different.
Well, you still did it.
Somebody's gonna make me a Koikatsu model.
Nice.
I will accept it. And then anybody that likes to play with Koikatsu. Oh, I need to tell my friends. Who does...
I mean, you can share it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't... I mean, the fact that Occo's not even, like, freaking out about it means you can share it.
Oh yeah, you can share it. Put it in the lewd chat. You taught me of stories of drawings I'll never see on Discord. No, you will see them. You just gotta be active.
Yeah.
Again, like, here's the thing. I understand some people are mad about the fact that I've blocked the Not Safe for Work chat behind a filter. That's just to... It's just because people are retards, alright? People can't accept... And I'm keeping things behind a filter because, like, I want to. But, like, it's one of those things where if you're committed enough to get in there to learn, you'll see it. But you have to understand that by walking into a place that a space where people can talk freely, you have to understand that there's like a lot of protection that I choose to have over it. Better way to handle it? Yeah, I agree. It's better than me asking you for your ID.
Yeah.
Smart like Kirsch. Where do you think I got the idea from?
Occo, did I tell you a art idea I wanted to do? So you know how I've been on like this cosplay streak because it's like good for streaming stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Hikari dressed like Mithra. Do you know why?
Why?
What is Mithra's name in Japanese?
Hikari.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. I know how original you are.
It's funny.
She's gonna ask us for the last four of our social? Exactly.
The funny thing is, I actually started getting art of Hikari dressed like as her like inner guardian for Destiny, and now I'm like.
And now you're like, thank fuck I didn't do that.
Yeah.
New lewds in the server? Yes, you have to. So here's how it works. I have a control group that I allowed in there, but in order to get in, you have to chat. Every time you chat, you get a certain amount of points. And you have to get a certain amount of points by just chatting. I understand it sucks, but that is what I've decided to do in order to keep out the people that aren't passionate about being part of the community. If you really want to be a part of the community, just chat. If you don't care to be part of the community, that's fine. I'm already in it. Well, there you go. You're part of the community. All I ask is that, like, again, my whole thing, like, as long as it's not illegal, I just ask you to be nice with other people. I don't care what people post. If people want to post slightly crazy things, I ask them to censor it. You censored furry art, which I thought was kind of funny, but, you know.
Okay, well, to be fair, not everyone wants to see that.
No, fair enough.
So if they want to see it, they can uncensor it, or
I mean, like,
spoiler tag it.
Chat, I will, like, there's some weird things that I'm into. None of them, like, illegal or anything, obviously. I don't think a whole lot of the transformation shit I like is illegal or anything. But, like, I will still censor a good portion of it if it's not, like, mostly vanilla.
So I swapped back over to the Nintendo Life post about Thousand Year Door and Luigi's Mansion, and I saw a great post from them from yesterday. Nintendo Switch sales hit 143 million as hardware and software figures decline. Nintendo has published its financial results for the first quarter of the 2024-25 fiscal year, revealing that Switch hardware sales now stand at 143.42 million units sold as of June 30th, 2024.
Maybe a separate section for furry? No, just like spoiler it. We'll keep the vanilla shit uncensored and other stuff. You can just censor it and make sure you tag it properly.
Oh my god, the Switch is nearly what? 11 million off of surpassing the DS, which would have made the Switch the most sold console of Nintendo's history.
I don't think that's gonna happen, but
No, it won't. But do you know what the number one is? It should be pretty obvious, but I'm curious if you know.
GameCube?
No.
Wii?
No.
What?
The DS at 154.
Well, you just said the DS, which is why I was confused.
No. Oh, I did say the DS? Oh.
Yeah, you said the DS. What's considered vanilla these days? Like traditional sex for the most part.
PS2. No, specifically Nintendo.
I believe in you, Clem.
The GameCube is very low.
Don't die, Clem. I believe in you.
So I guess we'll go through this. This is as of June 30th. From lowest to highest, it's Wii U at 13.56 million, which is very low for a console sale.
I was one of those 10 million people. Holy cow.
I technically am now too, but I bought a used one. GameCube at 21.74 million.
Really? I thought a lot of people liked the GameCube.
It was one of those that was like, we don't like this, and it kind of aged better. But at first it was like, no one really cared, truly. Nintendo 64 at 32.93 million.
Goalpost vanilla is always moving. I know, but like again, it's one of those things where I just ask that people use their common sense for some of it. I mean, it is again like an area where people can be a little bit more intimate and free with their thoughts and opinions, because it's not there. It's the managed democracy chat is not made for the public. Is hand-holding vanilla? Absolutely not. You must censor that or you'll get banned from the entire server. But like, it's one of those things where I treat the managed, and I call it managed democracy because I felt like that was a funny name.
I saw that name and I'm like, why do you have a server that no one can see specifically for Helldivers? And then I read it and I'm like, oh, I see what you're going for.
But like, I call it that because it's just like, you know, I can't like legitimately have a quote unquote freedom of speech, but like I the best I can is this managed democracy.
Yeah.
So the reason why it's hard to get into is because I only want people that are dedicated to get in there. And then if they get in there, I would expect that all of them, when they see stuff that, again, might not be their favorite thing, but isn't illegal, can be civil about it. And if they can't be civil about it, guess what? I'm removing them from it. I like the GameCube. Me too. A cup of liberty.
So, we have the SNES at 49.10 million. The NES at 61.91 million. The 3DS at 75.94 million. The Game Boy Advance at 81.51 million.
Really?
The Wii at 101.63 million. The Game Boy, the original Game Boy, at 118.69 million. Switch at 143.42 million. and the original DS at 154.2 million.
Virtual Boy Bros ain't good? Yes, they did.
Yeah, Virtual Boy's not even on this list. I'm hesitant to buy the new console.
It's not even been announced yet, though.
It has and it hasn't. Nintendo has mentioned there is a Switch successor coming, which is a new console. They have not given it a name or showed it off though, but they have acknowledged it exists and it's coming soon.
I'm stupid. I thought the YouTube chat was delayed. More of a PC bro? Me too. Although I like the Steam Deck.
See, I don't... For me, for consoles, I only buy the consoles for exclusives. So, like, if I were to buy the Switch 2, or whatever it's called, the plan would be to buy Nintendo exclusive games. Pretty much first-party titles.
Yeah, because Nintendo is the only company that can do that anymore and not make it feel like they're spitting in your drink.
Exactly.
Sony, like, has lost that privilege of exclusivity. And Xbox just doesn't care.
The only reason I'm hesitant is Thousand Year Door. But I wouldn't call that Nintendo's, like, very specifically Link. Nintendo's fault in general. Like, it's their localization team, but it's the American division. It's not Nintendo as a whole. It's a slippery slope, no matter what. But Thousand Year Door is the only time that is egregiously disgusting.
I want my $250 back. That went on half on a PS5. The last console I owned was a PS4 and I sold off to upgrade my PC. There's no reason to own a console outside of Nintendo. I agree. Like, I think Sony knows that, which is why they started diversifying the platforms for their shit.
Nintendo of America butchered Splatoon.
Yeah, I actually talked about that with an artist today that I was commissioning. They're like, what do you mean this Splatoon is bad? And I'm like, literally, the connection issues are so bad that I quit after the first week.
Yeah. And for those of you who do not know about, like, the localization team and what they've done, Breath of the Wild. Oh my god.
Bloodborne for PC. Kai Cenat might help make that happen. Who knows?
It won't matter. It's Coke. It's never happened.
I know. He was like, I'm gonna help make it happen, guys.
I mean, you know what? I could see, you know, the effort's appreciated, but it's not gonna happen. And nobody needs access to go. For those of you who do not know what I mean for Breath of the Wild, in the Japanese version, the quest log, every completed quest in Breath of the Wild was Link's diary. So we never hear Link speak, but we hear his thoughts through the quest log. They removed that for the English version, for the American version. So now it's just a basic quest log, and the quest log isn't Link's journal, which I feel like is a absolutely wasted opportunity. Because I feel like if we would have had Link's journal, it would have just made the experience better. Because it's kind of like the Dark Souls. Like, you read the item descriptions and item lore, and that's your story. Yeah, localizers are just disgusting.
Yes, and I can't wait for all of them to be replaced by AI. I don't care how upset they get at that.
Which Link is true? Link Boy, CDI Link, or animated series? Neither. Link is mute.
Oh, he was traumatized as a child, chat. He's mute.
It's grim when the best AAA company right now is very lawsuit happy and can't get decent netcoding. Yeah. And normally I'd get mad at Nintendo, but the only time that they have actually DEI'd a game is Thousand Year Door. And that was only the American localizers doing that. That was not a thing in other versions.
Are you sure? I heard that it was like that in the Japanese version too.
No. Alright, well, hold on. Let me confirm. I might be talking on my ass for that.
They're also remaking Fate Extra? Yes.
Yes.
If you can't do your job, you don't deserve your job. Localizers never have done their job. They've always corrupted and insert their own also random pop comedy trash. Exactly. Which is why they don't deserve their job. And they're getting salty about it too, and I'm fine with it. I laugh at them. I will be outright honest. I laugh at these localizers and these voice actors. You know, you got people like that Asian guy, the Sunny guy, the guy with the glasses that always was like upset over the fact that he doesn't get white roles anymore. And it's just because, bro, you asked for this. You don't deserve it because you asked for this. You diversity too close to the sun, and look where it got you. Pro ZD? Yeah, Pro ZD. He like...
So... Sorry, go ahead.
I think that Pro ZD deserves to like just learn that lesson the hard way.
Okay, so here's what this post says, and I don't know if like what their stance is, but they're basically translating. It says GameCube, and this is Vivian's party description for in Japanese. Sorry, this is the thing in Japanese. The GameCube, it says she was one of the three shadows. She looks like a girl, but she's actually a boy. Femboy. Switch, a member of the Shadow Trio. His body is that of a man, but his heart is that of a woman. Again, it's kind of the same thing, kind of jumbled around, but still femboy. Goombella's title was also updated to remove all mentions of Vivian's gender in Japanese. Instead, she goes on a ramble about Vivian being cute and how she might be a little bit jealous.
Oh, chat, I need to upgrade my weapons here soon.
Oh. You know, looking at this, like, I know everyone made the whole thing of, like, Vivian's trans thing.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no indication that's actually true. It's different jumbling of words, but they're all the same thing. Even from the original.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Huh. It's entirely possible what happened is everyone said, oh my god, she's trans, because that's the way that these, like, the DEI acceptance people see.
Mm-hmm.
But that actually might not be the case.
Praise you, the laziest one. You are indeed the laziest one, and I think that's the best thing about you.
Because if this is right, it's very accurate to that of sorry, to that of the original. Because like it says in GameCube, like she was one of the three shadows. She looks like a girl, but she's actually a boy. And Switch, she a member of the Shadow Trio. His body is that of a man, but his heart is that of a woman. Which,
here, chat, we're gonna go level
I don't know.
up our weapons here.
I don't know. It again, I guess it's up to
Can I get a
interpretation.
drink? All right.
But it doesn't sound as DEI as I was thinking. But I don't know. It's a slippery slope either way. Yeah. The most frustrating thing I hear from localizers is when they talk about, excuse me, fixing the problematic Japanese writing. Like, it's not your art, you have no right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try and see that happen all the time. It's very racist, chat. To try and fix somebody else's work from another culture. Turning localization into adaptation. That's another good way of saying it. Man, I need to like form of this.
A lot of the comments I'm seeing in this post are basically saying that Vivian, even the Japanese version, is a Oto Kanoko,
Yeah, otokonoko does not mean trans.
No, it doesn't.
If that's what it says today about Vivian, then I don't know, man.
Again, it's a slippery slope. I can see why the DEI acceptance people would think she's trans. But anyone with a more open mind about what's going on here might be more like, you might be wrong here.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
That's why Lauder films still hold up 20 years later, director not adding his own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, look at that guy. Looks like Iron Man.
Oh.
그래서 우리가 꼭 필요하지.
Look at all these things I can craft, chat. I need this. Oh man, maybe we could go hunting for some of this here. I have a lot of these crystallization catalysts, which I didn't know they were very easy to get a hands on. Just need to get more of this shit.
Maybe I'll
need
go
to
over
do
the
this.
thing in a video, and I'll see what people think, or I'll do like a mini stream of it, and just to
Oh,
see what people
chat,
think
Sam's
about
gonna
the
make a
Vivian thing.
video about that.
Well, I would like to get Mizu's thoughts on it. I know it was talked about when the game was coming out, but
Is he busy right now? I'll ask him if he's busy.
let me bring up that post again, and I can send it to him. University live way too long to yeah. Is that for Fate Extra? Sorry, it's the stupid YouTube part in that bottom right corner. Makes it hard to see.
I told him we both want his opinion.
Japan does have concepts of gender non-confirming stuff, but it's different.
Hello.
Western
Hello.
LGBT use it.
As
Yeah.
playing pirates.
I mean, are you streaming?
No.
Okay. So
Why? Did you want to say a slur?
No,
I was just
I'm
curious if we
streaming.
pulled you from a stream. The reason I think Occo pulled you in here is we were talking about Thousand Year Door because I bought it,
Yeah.
and how the Vivian trans discussion came up, and someone actually went through and looked at the party description menu for Vivian in both the GameCube version and the Switch version in Japanese.
Yeah.
And says Vivian's Japanese party description was updated. GameCube, he may look like a girl, but he's actually a boy. And it says TCRF translation. Switch has a boy's body, but a girl in their heart. This was removed in the English translation on both GameCube and Switch. And then went on to say, for the translated version, so these are the actual Japanese versions. And this is for the party menu. It's either party member or tattle. It says, for GameCube, she was one of the three shadows. She looks like a girl, but she's actually a boy. And for Switch, it says, a member of the Shadow Trio. His body's that of a man, but his heart is that of a woman. It sounds very, like, it's a different jumbling of words, but they sound to mean the same thing. Which is just that it doesn't matter the English version or the Japanese version, that Vivian is a otokonoko.
Yeah.
Not... And more... And this is not saying Occo can verify what I'm saying here. That this is sounding more like the trans community are pushing their own opinions on this and not actually what they were intending.
I mean, I'm gonna laugh if that's actually the case, because if I were Nintendo, I would go after some of these people that tried to push that, because even though it didn't hurt the game, I would have been upset.
Well, here's the thing. I haven't seen anybody say that, like, they completely changed Vivian in the remake.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of people
it.
say they changed a bunch, because they did change a bunch.
Yeah, there's a bunch of changed dialogue. I've even noticed it in the prologue.
Yeah. But I didn't really see anybody say that Vivian was substantially changed. Just that people believed they probably would be, given the context of the world we're in.
That's what I figured they were going to do, and I kind of I just believed it because the pro DEI people are saying she's trans now. But if reading this, it doesn't indicate that she is.
No.
Yeah, I don't believe they are. Mostly because I know in the Japanese version they definitely wouldn't be.
Yeah.
That was fast.
But what was my opinion necessary on?
I think Tom just wanted to talk about it.
Oh, fair.
Because you were discussing it before when the game was coming out, and I wasn't, and I just kind of wanted a second opinion on that.
Well, I was concerned, like, early on, because it really annoys me that they keep trying to push this.
Mm-hmm. But if this is accurate, that means this is actually not everything, but this at least is kind of more faithful to the Japanese version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why do you keep calling Vivian a she? Because Temp is just used to doing that because we grew up in America.
No. So, in the American version of 1000 Year Door on the GameCube, Vivian is female. I think it was only the Italian version they said Vivian was trans.
The Italian version was trans, the American version was female, and every other version in the world was...
femboy.
Yeah.
Or male. It's basically just male. So... And that was the reason why the trans discussion came up.
Yeah.
Because no version could truly seem to commit to one.
Well, no, it was really just American and Italian. Everybody else kind of got the picture.
Right.
Yeah, Mizu's people are under attack. They've been under attack forever.
Yeah.
My people are always under attack.
But the reason I keep calling Vivian a she is Americans got it as a, like, Vivian's a she, and I played the GameCube version. So that's just kind of what's in my head.
All Tokonoko are not femboys, they're more likely traps who are more moe.
Yeah. That's actually, yeah.
A moe void girl.
It depends on your perspective at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Admittedly, that does kind of make... Because I was playing 1000 Year Door, and like I had something in the pit of my stomach where I'm like, I don't like playing this because it feels like I'm betraying my... Like my DEI, like, hate, like, dislike.
Well...
But seeing this, I'm like...
Well, Mizu, don't you know that in the eyes of the beholder, if people like Ginny look at Lolicon, they're maps, don't you know? So, obviously you're not looking at it through the right eye.
Reading more of Ginny's shit, I think I get what they're saying, but what they're saying is brain dead retarded still.
And not right.
Yeah. They seem to be like, well, if you acknowledge that the lolly is a child, that means you're attracted to children. And I think what they're trying to refer to, like, the character's canonical age, because they brought this up when somebody said the 1,000-year-old dragon lolly thing. And it's like, so it really is just the fictional number.
Yeah. Side tangent, but it was funny.
They're very dumb.
Yeah. That was really funny. That was all I really wanted to ask you about. You don't have to stick around if you don't want to.
Yeah, it was more at my request.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go back and hang out with Dama. We're playing Pirates.
Fair enough.
You guys have fun.
You too.
Millstone attracted person, I agree.
It actually does kind of make me feel a little better about playing the remake.
Maybe I won't be so butthurt over it. I know a couple people are gonna, like, when they see me do it, they're gonna be like, "Ah, you cocked yourself," and it's just like, no, I didn't, but, you know, I stood for what I thought were good principles, so. You enjoy killing people in GTA, does that mean that you're a psycho in real life? That's the lolly debate to me. Yeah, but people don't know how to think like that. And they're gonna try and say that it's not the case. That's not the case, and it's just like, well, that basically is just the case.
Mm.
Yes, I like shooting bad guys in video game. I was gonna make a distasteful joke about it, but I'm not going to. Oh, did you I have an artist that does really nice bust up pictures. I'm just they were doing like a drive for like $15.
Yeah.
These are the rough sketches, and the actual sketches that they're gonna do are gonna be way more shaded and nice looking. Let me send you like a I'll send it to you after we're done here, because I don't want to leave Clem high and dry here.
Right, yeah.
But let me, when we're not done, I'll show you what I want to show you, chat, because it's spicy. Well, I brought up GTA because you can just kill random pedestrians. Very true. Very true. Here, I will show you their most recent sketches that they've done that are really good.
Oh, my chocobo goes away in 1 minute. Okay, where's my gishels?
Ada. I appreciate chat. I am beyond, like, bewildered that... I mean, like, I'm not saying that you have bad taste, because I think you deciding to like me is good taste, objectively. But, like, I'm very happy that, like, people have decided to stick around to listen to me and my good buddy talk about games shit. I mean, like, I don't take any real joy. I mean, I do take joy in talking about drama, but I don't take joy in saying, like, oh man, the video game that some of my best friends have played for more than 10 years is dying, and it's because they can't get their shit in a bag. I mean, like, I don't take joy in saying that.
No.
You know? There really is no joy. So, I once saw someone respond to the video game violence argument by saying, well, you're shooting bad guys, which makes it okay. Which is just the violence version of 300-year-old dragon. Destiny 2 slowly the bad hurts bad. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna find a single person that's like necessarily... You're gonna see obviously some stupid people, but like I don't think you're gonna find a good majority of people that are gonna be like, yeah, we're happy that this is happening. Because you have people that have wasted years of their life around this game. You know, like Bife has pretty much made a video almost every single day, or at least 5 days a week, on just this video game. When Destiny goes away, what's Bife gonna do? What's he gonna do? I don't know. That's his fault for not diversifying? Well, you're not wrong. Never put your eggs in one basket? True. That's why I tell people not to be so bullish on just Twitch. For me, FGO kind of goes the same way thus far. Positive, less money wasted. Just don't ever spend money in gacha games, chat. Can I put all my eggs in the bin? The next one is a drone, but then we have the last area here, thank God. We're gonna get to the next major boss tonight, chat. Yay!
I'm back.
What do we get for this mission?
No, I would, like, privately stream 1,000 your door to you, but you're going to bed after this, probably.
Yeah, I will. once I go to bed, because I would like to get up at a decent time, go to the store, get those photos for those letters that I need to send out done.
Yeah.
I feel bad that I haven't been able to get those out. I had planned on it. By the way, I don't think I said it yet, but Jelly Donut, thank you for the sub.
Oh, the million XP.
Kind of related, but Elite Dangerous killed itself with its on-foot expansion, destroyed years of exploration, and the whole game, designed for old pilots, nuked about 80% of its play race in about a couple of weeks. They never recovered. Oh, and sometimes I pay when the unit is guaranteed. I mean, when a unit is guaranteed, yeah, that's fine. It's a little bit different. Oops, I said that to Mizu, not you.
Good job.
I wonder why you didn't give me the reaction I was waiting for.
Oh. Oh, right, you sent me them. Now I'm jealous I didn't get any.
Nah.
That's really good.
Yeah, like, I would have sent them to you, but, like, their slots were filled by the time you woke up that day.
Yeah.
And, like, normally they're really expensive. So, like, I saw it, because I guess the sketches are really fast, which on its face sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, I'd like 2 slots, please.
Yep.
What is greedier, Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen? I've not played either of them, so that's a good question. SC is definitely worse. Is this Star Citizen the one where you could pay $10,000 for a spaceship?
Yes.
Why would you do that?
Because people are crazy.
Why would you do that, chat?
백야 협곡과 알비온으로 몰려올 벌거스에 비하면 지금은 아무것도 아니야.
그리고 지원이 없긴 왜 없어? 전쟁 끝나면 파이 만들어준다며. 그거 먹기 전에 죽을 수가 없지.
방금 그거 사망 플래그.
I have a love-hate relationship with Star Citizen. We all have our love-hate relationships.
I know a dude who spent $1 grand on GTA Online every month in shark cards alone. Ew. I mean, look, I get playing GTA Online. GTA Online is actually fun casually.
I'm gonna spend my down payment on a house for a digital ship I can't use in game just yet. Yeah, sounds about right. No, Clem, we'll do the final one. It's fine. It's only 11:30. I don't got work tomorrow. Fuck no.
You don't have work tomorrow?
No, it's Sunday.
I don't know why I thought today was Sunday.
Big fuck.
I completely forgot today was Saturday. Oh my god.
Yeah, I still have to adjust a day back because, like, I think that today is technically Friday. Their ships in SC you have to spend 15,000 for it. Fuck that, man. What the hell?
여기까지 와보니 확실히 알 것 같아요. 미세하게 느껴지는 철의 심장 입자, 익숙한 고통의 반복. 분명 저 유저 간에 역배열된 철의 심장.
Where did my Saturday go? I went to Kirsch, obviously. Listen, if you did like me, you, well, I recorded a video of Kirsch all day, and then I legitimately sat down and listened to her stream for the rest of the day. Which, I'm not saying is a bad thing. I'm just saying that's where my day went.
뭐 무슨 일이 생기면 아르케로 어떻게든 되겠지. 항상 그래 왔잖아.
아르케는 수치화할 수 없는 힘이야. 가능성도 측정할 수 없어.
우린 그런 걸 희망이라고 말해, 제이버.
Hot take: Helldivers is garbage without friends. I'm going to disagree, but I'm also going to agree. I really enjoyed playing it by myself, but it is better with friends. Oh, so you heard about Path of the Teal Lotus, right?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
Essentially, it is a Hollow Knight clone, per se, made by a smaller dev team that were partnered with Humble Games, basically Humble Bundle's publishing company, and they were shut down. The Humble Bundle thing was. So this company this dev team who had plans to bring this game to consoles and have updates coming out for the game regularly to, listen to fan feedback or player feedback, basically said, we can't do that. Like, this was just dropped on us. We don't know what to do, and spent some time trying to fix it. It was yesterday that basically they said, we're still not sure what to do, but we think that we know the best way to go forward, and they actually made a Patreon. Basically saying, you don't have to support us, but any money you do will help us be able to publish this game on consoles. Because the plan was we were going to, but without a publishing studio, we can't. Because we don't have the money for it.
Yeah. You know what, Chad, I might go to bed after this mission, because I am starting to nod off. And I do need to recover my sleep for the week.
Yeah, you do.
Because if I don't recover it, I'm gonna suffer.
And ironically, here's what's really interesting. So, when they posted their Patreon, there's like, support where you can, support where, if you can't support through Patreon, that's fine. And someone made the comment asking, well, does buying it on other platforms also support you in the same way Patreon does? And they said yes. So they're also encouraging, like, if you want to support them, like you've already bought it, but you want to support them, consider buying it again on other platforms. Which is actually really interesting. You don't often hear companies be like, hey, if you want to support the game coming to other platforms or consoles, like, buy on Steam or buy other things. Don't just do Patreon.
Well, that thing is turning slowly. Ow.
The fact, the Helldivers, no matter what, the fact that you can grind the paid currency by just playing the game is already a win.
Oh, yeah.
Helldivers' problems are not the dev team, it's the Reddit mods, which are their Discord mods now, and Sony.
I think them nerfing parts of the game definitely didn't help.
No, it didn't. But primarily, it's not a win, Tim, if you have to play the game as a second job too. Well, no, like, there were some people actively saying, like, I could get these in a day. I could get every single one of these in a day. But that was, like, that was months ago when the game came out. But here's the thing is, something similar is that these war bonds don't go away. So no matter how long it takes you to get it, you can still get it.
I wish you could, like, shoot enemies when you were incapacitated.
Well, back then, some people were saying it would take, like, there was a specific mission you could do, and it would take you about a day because there was some, like, weird math that people were doing.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're done after this chat, I'm sorry. I'm tired.
But, like, even by saying it's not a win, like, I'm sorry, even just giving you the players the option of being able to earn it by just playing, even if it takes a while, is still better than not allowing them to do it at all. I'd rather I even gave them money because I supported this like the dev team, their stance, all of that. I still do. It's Sony I don't support in this case, and even if the new CEO for Arrowhead is the same guy who formerly worked with Paradox. He was the one that made it standard for game practice for games like EU4, Hoi 4, Clear the Kings, and stuff. I'd rather have word bonds be earnable through the normal system that isn't a second job worth. That's fair. I understand that, but I still appreciate the fact that we could just get it by playing. But I understand the point of view.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm already zoning at chat.
Because a lot of games don't allow you to even earn it by playing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these games actually be like, well, if you want it, you gotta pay us, and they're not like you don't have to pay us. You know, it'll be faster for you to pay us, but we're not gonna force you to pay us.
Holy
and
cow.
I do appreciate that.
Yeah, Warframe is the only other game I've seen like that.
Fortnite also does that.
Never mind, there's Fortnite too.
And like, I know not everyone's gonna agree with that, but giving players the option is good. I like the freedom of choice, essentially. Yeah, Red Dead Online is very dead. Options are always welcome. Exactly. So like, even if you'd rather like buy it, that's perfectly fine. But giving players that option is nice.
Oh, is this mission almost over?
Meanwhile, Dota 2 just lets you play as everyone for free. Overwatch used to let you do that. Used to. I was telling Occo the other day, I miss Overwatch. I miss playing Overwatch with friends.
Oh gosh.
Now, of course, the friends I would play it with, I no longer talk to. I'm not gonna bring up any names.
I am seeing double on the power-ups. That's not good.
No, you need to go to bed.
I do.
See that? Yeah. Like, again, like, any game that gives you the option of being able to earn it by playing or by buying, I think is just good. Oh, level 100 Astrologian.
Oh man.
In other news chat, can you all believe it's been a year since Baldur's Gate 3 came out of early access? And it's still being updated. I think that's what's really good. I highly recommend it. It's a really good game.
Oh fuck. I'm sorry, Chad. I don't know if I actually look like I'm nodding off on stream, but I am.
I can hear it.
Oh. Okay. Mission complete. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, chat. We're gonna raid Lumi, I think. She's still streaming right now.
But no. If anyone wants to play Baldur's Gate, I highly recommend playing Baldur's Gate. I bought Armored Core twice. I need to play Armored Core. I have it. And I played the first mission, and I couldn't beat the final boss of that mission. And I quit. I need to get back to it.
I carried? Yes.
Yeah, the final boss of the first mission is actually kind of rough, and I don't know why it's that rough.
Alright. Chat, we'll be back tomorrow night. Probably still same time. Sorry for cutting you off. You have anything else you want to say before we go to bed? Sam?
Alright, have a good one, chat.
Oh. Okay. Good night, chat. Where's the mouse?